Oh, I thought I had my intro. I did not put my intro in there. That is embarrassing. Welcome everybody to an all-new episode of Much to Do About Nothing. Today is going to be a little bit more sports-centric than the typical geek ones that we do. But I did want to start off with a little bit of geek stuff, only because usually for like the last, four... I know Prime for you, it's maybe been 5 years, but for Dig, maybe the last 3 or 4, we've always done San Diego Comic-Con together. Dig, can you text Joel, tell him how to send it? He said he can't from Discord.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
We're going to talk a little bit about Hall H Marvel, because I did want to get Dig's thoughts, Prime's thoughts, since I was not able to pod with you guys on Saturday to review it all. But before we go into that, first I want to start off by introducing Prime. What's going on, Prime?
It's all good, man. Appreciate the invite. Glad to be here. I'm taking a break for a couple of hours from Shark Week. And picture with my boys right here. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I'll be back at it once we're done. But yeah.
Absolutely. Appreciate you pulling yourself away from the Sharks for a little bit to come hang out with us. Dig, what's going on, my man? What's going on?
It's going good. I'm clearly having webcam issues, but I too am also watching Shark Week. But
okay.
I
it's just me not watching it.
Yes, yeah. I'm also pulling myself away for a few hours to come and chat.
I appreciate both of you taking them. Maybe I got to get back into Shark Week. Maybe that's what I got to do. No, but I was very, very, very excited to get you guys on here. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Once I saw LeBron make his decision, I think I texted Joel the next second and was just like, podcast, 100% podcast. So many thoughts, podcast, please podcast. So I'm like, I got to reach out to the guys, got to make a full panel of this. But while we wait for Joel to come in and get us those, send us over those slides, Prime, I'll start off with you, man. We got Ghost Rider announced. We got a new Black Panther announced. Oh, let me stop saying that. Sorry. We got another Black Panther announced. Because I feel like when you say new, we don't know if Shuri's not going to be Black Panther anymore. There might just be 2 Black Panthers. So we got an additional Black Panther. How you feeling about those to me, I thought 2 big bombshells that came out of Saturday night.
First off, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of people that I know are not feeling the casting, and I totally am. Like, I totally am. I do believe that Ryan can pull this off. Now, I don't have an idea which Ghost Rider he's going to be. So, is he going to be?
Entertainment Weekly said Johnny Blaze.
So you think he's going to be Johnny Blaze?
I think John. Well, to me, there's only 2 options, and Johnny is probably the safest. Danny would be the most interesting. But I think Johnny is.
I like Johnny.
That they could do like this. The one we know, though. I don't know. But that's the only thing I got so far.
I will say this, Dig. They might be assuming what we're all assuming. Why choose now to do Danny? Why not just introduce Johnny? And then if you want, you could, extend yourself to Danny or I can't remember the other one. You can expand yourself if you want. But to me, it's like, why start the MCU Spider-Man off with Miles? You can't go backwards once you do that. So it's like, just do it in order. To me, I'm always a stickler. Just do it in order. And to me, Johnny just makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's fair. I just wanted to answer. I know Prime said he didn't know, so I was giving him that insight real quick. My fault to cut you off.
Yeah, no. I definitely appreciate that. I'm just saying, I think Entertainment Weekly might have been under the same assumption most of us were, which was probably Johnny. You know?
That's my first thought when I saw that. Like when it popped up, and he was like, "Ryan Gosling is your new Ghost Rider." I'm like, wait a minute, Johnny Blake. That's dope. I can see it. And then I thought about it a little bit later. I'm like, well, I'm not sure he's definitely going to be Johnny Blaze, but I'm thinking that's what it is. And I love the casting. Can't wait till they get to it. Hopefully we don't get any salt in the game and this thing turns around and once we get to it and we get into all these, if it's going to be a movie, that he's going to be a movie. There's no long delays and making us wait. We get cut off like we did with the whole Blade situation, right? I know it's so different, but still, I've kind of tempered my expectations of a lot of these things that we hear because, things go left sometimes, right? But I've always, and I've always wanted to do it. Now, I'm in the minority. I was never one of those guys, and everybody says, man, you're crazy. I was never 100% crazy about Nicolas Cage playing Ghost Rider. I wasn't. I was never 100% crazy about him playing. Did I like the movies? The first one was cool. The second one, I have more of appreciation for it years later, than I did when I first saw it at the movie theater, right? When it first came out. Not the greatest movie, but I can watch it, But getting somebody like Ryan Gosling, I'm all for it. As far as the Black Panther, what's the kid? David Johnson.
Yeah,
David Johnson. We're getting a British actor like that too. And I know the big disappointment. A lot of people were thinking it was going to be Damson Idris, and there was a couple of other people. And I think Damson could have pulled it off. I think Damson would have been great. But I'm on board with David Johnson as well. And I can't wait to see what direction they're going to take it. He's a older, he's a little bit older now. So is he the official? I guess they're portraying him as T'Challa's son, right? Yes. They're going to fast forward us. By the time this movie gets up, to years later, and everybody's age progressed, or is this somebody we're going to see from, an alternate universe? I don't know. But I do like the casting, though. Especially when
there's. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just saying, especially, and can you imagine the anticipation and the feeling David had when, I saw that they said that he found out, they told him like 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. So imagine getting this iconic role and having to sit on this for 6 months. So that would kind of explain his emotion and stuff. Just when they were about to introduce him, they showed him behind stage where he walks out and he has his hand over his chest and he comes out. That's amazing, man. Because I can sit on some secrets, but something like that for 6 months, dog, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, God bless him and Sadie Sink. Indeed. The Damson Idris one hurt. It hurt, bro. I mean, thank God there's no Poly market or nothing for that, because I would have been chips all in for Damson Idris. But I'm not ever gonna say that I'm disappointed. I loved Alien. I love what David did in that. Mm-hmm. And I thought The Long Walk, it wasn't the greatest movie, but I enjoyed David a lot. I really did. So I don't have any issue with it. I don't really have any issue with it, because I won't pretend that I was the most knowledgeable about Chadwick when he got the role. I was just more so excited to have a Black Panther. I didn't really know much about Chadwick before then. So much love. We're welcoming Joel. Joel, I didn't get a chance to hear from Didge and Prime about their thoughts from Hall H. So I'm just getting their thoughts before we go into our topic for tonight. I'm with you, Prime. I'm not gonna lie to you, Prime. I love the first Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I truly love it.
It's cool, But I just I was never a huge Johnny and Nicolas Cage. I'm not. He's fine. He's fine, But I saw the people maybe playing that role, but it is what it is. Like I said, that first one, I almost love it now, but that second one, I didn't like it. Like I say, when it came into the movie theater, I wasn't that crazy about it. But over the years, like I've watched it like 2 or 3 times when it pops up on cable, and I got a better appreciation for it. It's okay.
Not gonna lie, each time I watch the second one, I'm shocked every time Idris Elba shows up. I always forget he's in it. Every time I forget he's in it. But no, all the love and respect to David Johnson. Yeah. I'm super excited for him. Prime, I had this conversation with Joel. I believe, because I know how much of a stickler you are about your Black Panther, I think you will agree. This one needs a cape. this one needs a cape.
They got to do it. They got to do it, man.
Gotta do it. Gotta.
They got it. I'm with you on that.
Gotta
100%.
do it. I mean, you might even need you to double dip with the cape and Storm on the arm. I need Storm on the arm. I need the cape. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, it'd be nice.
That would be fine.
It'd be nice. Yeah. Didge, I'll go to you, man. What were your thoughts? Ryan Gosling is our Ghost Rider, and David Johnson is our additional Black Panther.
I was happy with both choices. I never picked like who I thought would be picking up the role of Black Panther or T'Challa specifically. So, all intents and purposes, whoever they announced, I just needed to hope that I liked them, and I think David Johnson is a phenomenal actor. So I'm very happy. Ghost Rider. It had been rumored for so long. It was one of those things where it was like, all right, I'm glad to know that it's finally facts. Doesn't necessarily mean that like I'm like disappointed or anything. It's just like when you hear rumors for so long that it's coming, you're just like once it finally hits, you're just like, all right, I'm glad there was some truth to that. So all in all, knowing that they didn't have much that they were going to be able to show. I thought it was a successful panel. I was happy what we got out of it. Now, show me that additional footage though, because I didn't like that first Doomsday trailer. So I still need you to give me something.
You haven't seen it yet, Ditch?
I didn't want to watch it on somebody's grainy phone footage.
Oh. Hey, I needed it, man. Because look, I had to wait. What was it? 5 months with just a description of this trailer that we got recently. So I'm like, ain't no way in hell. Fuzzy, dizzy, halfway. I saw a person in front of the screen for the one I was watching. I just got a gist of it. I'm like, at least I got something. Because the last one, we were just going off words.
Yeah,
months.
I guess so.
It's like
the grainy phone footage is going to make it look worse.
You're not wrong, Didge. But I think if it was for anything else, I maybe could have talked myself into just waiting. But the fact that we waited as long as we did just to get this first trailer that we got, no, there was no way, man. There was no way.
That's fair.
there was no way. I barely could hear dialogue in the one that I saw. Like I said, it was like a bootleg movie. The clip that I was seeing. It was a person in front. It was mad talking. I'm like, but I got the gist. I saw some of the screen. I got the gist. That was enough.
That's fair. I get that.
Yeah. But no, I'm glad that you did say, because even Kevin spoke about it after the panel, that there were some people that weren't happy with what was brought there. But for me, any news is good news, especially when it's like we kind of feel as though there's not going to be a whole bunch of news. I just feel like any news is good news. I mean, Joel said he would have been happy if all he had was updating his timeline.
Yeah.
I got that in my spreadsheet. That's a win.
Yeah, I think too. With the Ryan Gosling thing, I think what makes it even more amazing is the fact that he's getting to play this role. Is if you think about, I remember reading more than a couple of times that even before he was announced, like I didn't even think he was going to get this, but that he had once pitched his own Ghost Rider to Marvel, and he was trying to get that going evidently for a minute, and and the fact that he's actually coming out with the role is dope to me.
Hold on, I don't know if you can give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. No. I completely agree there. Hold on, we got a DJV. I agree with you. I'll give this man a cape. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Until we officially got this announcement, part of my fear was that if we ever did get a casting for an older T'Challa Jr., I was afraid they might give, because Shuri also has the look of the cape with the spear, and I'm like, I don't know if I want you to give it to Shuri. I need T'Challa Jr. to have that cape. I mean, if you want to give it to her also, sure, but if I had to pick one cape, give him the cape, please. Please.
Yeah.
Is Joel gonna burn his timeline after Secret Wars in the Venera? No. You just branch.
They're not rebooting.
Branch for a new timeline.
If they were rebooting, yeah, I would start over, but they're not.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have to understand it's more of like a narrative. It's not everything is done. Like I think the events that happened still happen. It's just an altered reality now. I think there'll be a handful of people that
you can't have some of the shit that happened and then like You can't, and we're not everything that happened before. There's so many loose ends that you can't.
No.
You got to. They're gonna move over. You literally have Daredevil season 3 next year, after Doomsday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they have plans for more. So it's like, where did the plan start over again?
I mean, besides, if you were going to restart from scratch, if you're going to start from scratch, why cast T'Challa Jr.? Just cast him as T'Challa. You wouldn't need to
you wouldn't have to do
T'Challa.
you wouldn't have to be too soon.
Start from scratch, yeah. So I mean, it just he'll branch it, TJV. It'll just be a branch line that he starts, that he continues it on through that.
It's a soft reboot. It's not a full reboot.
Yeah.
That's all.
So Kevin personally tells Joel it's over. Do a new one. He's gonna keep it.
I'll read the writing on the wall when the time comes. But as of right now,
Joel is our TVA. He's keeping the sacred timeline. I tell you this, he don't play about that timeline. He'll purge some shit. He'll let you know quick, fast, in a hurry. That ain't it, dog.
You got any questions? I'm here.
Joel, did you have before I go one more round with Dig and Prime about San Diego Comic-Con, did you have anything you wanted to add about Ghost Rider and David Johnson casting?
I was happy we got it. Obviously they spoiled it prior with the Ghost Rider casting. And I guess it wasn't that shocking considering his name's been attached for so long. But again, it's more of there's always a guy's name attached to something because he likes the role. You know what I mean? So it was never a given he was going to get it. But once, now that it became official, I was very happy that it's a thing and it's a movie. I had no idea that it was going to be a movie, as well as him getting casted. So that was a double whammy. It was really cool. And then the Black Panther 3, we knew about that. Like I already had that noted. That was all here. I had no idea they were going to cast him and show us him right away. So that was also really cool. And then obviously it's an older that I figured too, but I didn't think they'd tell us so soon. So that was a nice surprise. Yeah.
Gotta take the surprises when you can get them in the industry we work in, guys.
Yeah, that's why for me it wasn't a complete let down. Although some people were let down, but I wasn't completely let down because of that.
Yeah. Last thing before we get into our actual topic of the night. Prime, I'll start. Actually, Dig, I want to start with you. We did get a new Lanterns trailer. I don't recall your original thoughts on this show. Were you sold from the beginning? Has this new trailer sold you? Did you enjoy it? What were your thoughts?
I haven't seen the new trailer. I forgot it.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, dang it.
Prime and I'll watch it real quick.
Okay, got you. Prime, did you see the new Green Lantern trailer? What were your thoughts?
To be honest with you, I saw it, but I didn't see it. Like I kind of glanced at it when I was at work, and I haven't gotten deep into it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Growing up, being it wasn't my favorite guy, but I thought Green Lantern was cool. I always thought he was cool when watching cartoons and movies. And I wasn't that going to watch it.
Yeah,
but I guess what I'm trying to say is when I saw Kyle Chandler getting the role, I'm still not with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I need to get in here and watch this series and to see how he does. I understand he's playing an older character in this one, but I just never saw him playing this role, so I haven't really gotten super excited about Lanterns just yet.
Well, I will tell you that if you do get a chance to rewatch that trailer, in my opinion, just speaking in my opinion, not like it's factual, you can ask Joel. This man was not on a list of 50 men that I had to be Hal Jordan. But it was once he was cast, I said to myself, okay, I could see it. And then the first trailer dropped, and I'm like, I'm sold. And then this trailer, I'm like, I can't really see anyone else. He's sold me. He's sold me. I love the little bit of chemistry we've gotten between him and Aaron. Because it's like when you watch him, he just radiates asshole. And as much as that is more so Guy, that is always a little bit of Hal. Right. It's a little bit of, and it's like, I just think Kyle shines in what they have him doing. Right. To me, I'm not going to lie to you. It wouldn't have been my first 30 picks, but I am sold. He doesn't have to do anything else for me personally. This second trailer, right, Joel? Second. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Third.
just so good, man. Oh, third? Wait, who was the first?
The first one
well,
was the one.
I clicked what HBO Max had listed as the second trailer, and it said 2 months ago. So this has to be the third.
Oh,
There was
okay.
one where
Okay.
they showed more constructs. Remember, it wasn't a. I don't think it was a.
Oh, it was the fix. It was after they did the one where it was not green enough. Then they're like, "Let me make it green enough."
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
One time it was no green, right?
Yeah,
it was
one.
right. The first,
the first there was barely nothing.
Yeah. That was when the world said, "Oh my God, a show without green," and it was just like, I don't think that, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm hoping. Let me be honest with you. I'm hoping that it's really good. I'm definitely going to watch. I wasn't sold 100% on either casting, to be honest with you. I kind of got over Aaron Pierre kind of quick. I'm like, yeah, he's a good actor. I don't know if I'm gonna see him playing Johnston. But then, it's kind of grown on me. Maybe when I see Kyle Chan, I'm kind of seeing Coach Taylor maybe still. I mean, that's
hey.
But it's hard for me to watch anything now.
But wait, can I say this, Pron? Huh? Can I say this?
What's that?
That is part of the charm, is that the role is more so of like a head coach. The idea is him to train up this kid beneath him. So it's like there are some elements to that, but it's way more asshole.
It's a turned up Coach Taylor.
Yes.
Well, I'm praying on it. I want it to be good, so we'll see.
Yeah, I watched. Go
ahead, Joel. No, go ahead.
I said I watched Friday Night Lights, the show, because he got casted. I never watched it before.
Yeah,
and I'm like, the show's fucking really good. I had no idea it was that good.
Outstanding.
And he's really good in it. And I watched, I think, Bloodline, another show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Also good in it. So he's good in almost everything he's in. That's just I was never a big Kyle Chandler guy to begin with. Because I don't really know a lot of his work. But after I've gotten to see him and do his thing, and then obviously the trailers have sold me. And you know what really sold me aside from the trailer? The interviews he's done during Comic-Con with them.
Yes.
Those have been good too. He's been really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Before I pass it back to you, Didge, I will say, Prime, it gave me chills. At the end of this last trailer, they read the oath. How Jordan reads
I remember
the
that
oath.
from Glass.
Yeah, and it's just like, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, man. I really love that. And like Joel said, he just speaks about this character as if he's loved it for forever. So you always like when an actor likes the role. It's not just for money.
I will say this real quick. I do remember The Ring, and I'm in the trailer, and The Ring looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I want that ring.
Yeah. I always said
I want that ring.
Yeah.
I always said it's a little bit too big for me, but it's really awesome. To me, The Ring is massive, and when you look at them hold the lantern looks so small. It's like the discrepancy to me is a little annoying, but yeah, no, I'm super psyched. Did you got a chance to check it out? What are your thoughts, man?
My first thought is I still hate how dusty and dingy this whole series looks. Like that was the first thing. I'm like, it looks so dusty. What are we doing?
I think it's in like Nebraska or some shit.
So it's so dusty. But the trailer itself was cool. I like it. I wasn't sold on either casting either. Prime and I agree in that. But I was like, that's fine. I'm also not the hugest Green Lantern fan, so it was like this series had a couple of things where it was like, you need to sell me on that. But I like what they're doing. I like this trailer a lot more than the other two because this one you really get a good vibe of like, okay, it's not going to be as True Detective as I think a lot of people feared when they heard True Detective vibes. So they got that going for them. I was already in, but now I'm a little more excited.
I will say, as we head into our main topic, this might be the only show or medium I've ever seen people take a example and just make a Bible out of it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if someone watched Shang-Chi and they're like, there's elements of Kill Bill, I would have never seen someone go, oh my God, it's going to be just like Kill Bill. No, they just mean there's elements of it that you'll get from it. So it's like when everyone went, oh my God, True Detective, we want green. And it's like, I don't understand why you separate the two. It could be that they're space cops, is how I always look at it. They're space cops. So to say that the show is True Detective, it's not a long reach from what the actual characters are supposed to be. It just, I know people were, to me, it's like the way people were talking about it. They thought Hal Jordan would have a gun on his waist, and it's like he's just walking around. It's like, yeah, no, that's not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the essence of True Detective, I get people. The essence of it, maybe they weren't interested in, but it's like, that's always been the essence to a degree of Green Lantern. It's that you're investigating shit and you're solving shit. You're just doing it with a magical ring. You know, it's like, it's always, you know, a balance of the two. So, I don't know. Yeah. So, look, I need this to be good because I can't go another 50 years without a Green Lantern anything. So, I pray that whoever's on the fence of it, please just watch it. Let it be a view, okay? Just put it on, go do something else, but just let us get the views.
I've always been a Green Lantern. I've loved Green Lantern for a long time. I've waited a very long time for Green Lantern anything. So this needs to hit for me.
Yeah. All right, let's get into why we are here. We saw this be one of the craziest off seasons in a long time. I won't say ever. I know a lot of people are trying to say ever. I don't remember that long to say ever. I don't even remember 5 years ago to say that long. So I'll say the craziest one I remember. And I'll just stick to that. But this is a pretty crazy offseason. A lot of the moves we expected to make got made. A lot of the moves we didn't expect to be made got made. Look, you will not agree with this probably, but I think the NBA did what it sometimes does, and it overreacted. I think it completely overreacted, and you had some teams do things that if the Spurs won, I don't think a lot of these teams that did moves that were just like, what are you doing, dog, would have made the moves they made, right? I think once you had the East win, you had the teams that thought, hey, we were right there with the Knicks. The Knicks won, and they're like, wait, we need to shake some shit up real quick. Hold on now, because this ain't working.
I definitely disagree. But
I knew you would. I knew you would. I knew you would.
Disagree.
I knew you would.
Understand. I am on a stream with 3 Knicks fans, so I get it.
I did say that the Knicks were the basketball Dr. Doom. They caused all these fucking incursions that ended up Philly looking like a title contender. And I think we can all agree we don't ever want a future of that. I think we are all on the same page. We don't want that, right? We don't want that. There's a million teams in the East we would rather a championship go to. And I think we can all agree a LeBron-led Sixers team is not one of them. It's definitely not one of them. So I want to start with that being the biggest one. LeBron decided to take his talents to Philly. Felt like he had us waiting as long as the Avengers trailer for Doomsday took. I felt like he was going to make it last a little bit longer, but we were all collectively sick of this shit. We just stopped caring. So that's why I think he just dropped it. Like, all right, fuck it, here y'all go. Obviously the Sixers made a move and got Jaylen Brown. I still am perplexed by that. Don't really get it. Don't really understand it. Mainly because I know it took us almost 7 goddamn first-round picks to get Mikal Bridges. But these niggas gave the Celtics a ham sandwich and Paul George. He got an MVP candidate. I don't even know how that happens. I don't know how you hate your players so much. You're just like, I'll give you away to our enemy just to get you away from us. I don't give a fuck. I don't get that. I don't get that. Didge, I want to start with you. First, I would like you to answer, is there collusion maybe going on with the Sixers and Celtics? Because how does that trade even happen, honestly? And then your thoughts on LeBron deciding to, be the 8th wheel in Philly and possibly just bounce his way to a title.
I mean, Jaylen Brown has been disrespected in Boston for the last 3 or 4 seasons, and it's the dumbest thing I've seen. He's the reason they have the championship. He's the reason they were the number 2 seed last year. Mm-hmm. I don't understand how. I get it. Yeah, Jason Tatum is Jason Tatum, but he hasn't been your best player the past couple of seasons. He wasn't the best player on your championship team when you needed it. So it's just far be it from me to be like, Boston, y'all fucking up. Go ahead and continue to fuck up. That doesn't hurt me. But Boston fucking up. Like, I don't understand it. And ain't no way you thought getting Paul George was an improvement. Like there's absolutely zero way you thought that. And then for LeBron to go to the Sixers, I mean, I do agree with Derek Fisher. I can't call this ring chasing, not necessarily because he's creating this ring. Like, the Sixers are probably going to be a championship contender with or without LeBron, with all the other moves that they made. But let's not act like, I don't think you can say ring chasing when you already have rings, is my point. So it is what it is. I think he just want to get one more, try to, he know his time is very close to end. So he's just like, let me try to get one more.
So ring chase.
No, because ring chasing. Because ring chasing, I feel like ring chasing is when you don't have it. I'm trying to get this ring to cement my legacy. A fifth ring's not gonna cement LeBron's legacy.
But he's still goal. That's what his goal is at the end of the day, is get that shit.
Every player's goal is to get a ring. Like, you shouldn't be in the NBA if your goal is to get a ring.
But that's why he went to Philly.
Sure. So every player in the league then is ring chasing. Like, I don't.
Yeah, technically, everyone is ring chasing.
Well, wait, hold on. I think two separate things are being said. And I think you're both. No, I think Didge is right. Because to me, if you're saying he's ring chasing, that's more so what Durant did because he had no ring. Yeah. That was I'm desperate. I need to go to the best possible situation to win a ring. And to me, I view this more so as I view this differently because to me, it's not Joel. This means nothing to his legacy. Absolutely not.
That's fair, but the point is that's what he's doing. Even if it doesn't have to do with legacy, he's still doing it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, okay, if we signed a free agent, would you say he was ring chasing?
Yes.
Then that's not that's not a dig. Then that's not a dig.
I'm not saying it's a dig. I'm saying that's what he did.
But I'm saying that's a negative connotation when you say you ring chase. Durant did ring chase.
He had options. He went with the best option because they gave him the best chance to win a ring. He is ring chasing. Yeah, you don't want to call it a negative connotation to he made the best choice for himself. Fine, but that's what he's doing.
Yes, and we're saying then that means all teams are.
And he said he agreed.
Yeah, everyone
he agreed. So I honestly, I'm good then. As long as you agree.
Yeah, okay.
But everybody's acting like, oh, LeBron going here, he's desperate. He needs one more for the legacy.
No, I don't think he's desperate.
But that's
what he is ring chasing.
Yeah, look.
You know what?
Look,
Joel agrees.
We can agree on this. We can agree on this. If you're saying ring chasing is not a negative connotation and that's what everyone is doing, then yeah, but then that's not exclusive to LeBron. That's all we're saying.
Of course
that's not exclusive.
But that's what he is doing.
Then that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But then how is that not ring chasing? If you want to
because they're not. They're Philly's in a better position than both of them. That's the difference. Because he could have did that. Why did he not go there?
Because he's already did that.
Yeah,
twice.
So he just
already did it twice.
City?
That's what he's been doing. That's what he's been doing. I mean, he's doing the same thing Durant's doing. Man's trying to be Thanos, and they're all different colors too. The teams.
I don't know what Durant is doing.
Durant is doing the exact same thing. Let's not act like we don't know what Durant's doing. He's ring chasing. He's just unsuccessful.
It's not because he's not a free agent and moving. He's forcing his trades to go wherever the best fit.
That's worse.
Whoever's willing to trade for him. That's on the team at that point.
No, that's worse. You're demanding to go to a team better suited.
I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying it's not the same.
Oh, well, I sure, by the definition, yeah, it's not the same. But to me, Durant's is worse. It's worse. You won't even allow yourself to win with the team. As soon as you lose, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
This might be the longest he's been with the team in a while.
That's because he hasn't forced his way out.
They're right. Exactly. Didge, I will say to your point, because I think you're making really good points. I think for me, I'm not with this means anything against his legacy, for his legacy. To me, if let's say Philly goes out and wins, I know if they win, it won't be because he's the best player on that team. So for me, it doesn't It doesn't erase a legacy. It doesn't define a legacy. It doesn't add to a legacy. To me, it would be like if Jordan, instead of going to the Wizards, teamed up with Shaq and Kobe and won a championship. It's like, I mean, it doesn't. You got 7, great, but we remember what that 7th was.
Crazy.
we remember what that 7th is. So it's like LeBron.
Karl Malone went to fucking LA. I didn't like.
Yes, right. But it didn't work out, so it matters none. So for me, Ditch, I look at this more so as I did appreciate what Charles Barkley said, to where it's like it just seems like stacking everywhere you go. And for me, that is a little bit bothersome to me. But for me, like I said, it's not a knock against his legacy, not an addition to his legacy. To me, if he does go and win, I will forget this ring like I try so hard to forget the 2020 ring. So for me,
stacking, though, he didn't build this team.
Yeah, that's my point.
No. I don't think he's built any. I don't think he look. I know we give GM a lot of credit, right?
He built that Lakers team. Don't lie. He built that Lakers team.
Fair. Well, then you got to say he built the Cavaliers team.
Which one?
The one with Kyrie and Kevin Love. Yeah, Kyrie and Kevin Love. Yeah.
I agree with that too, though. So yes.
But to me, I think this conversation whittles down to whether you like LeBron or you don't like LeBron. Because if you like him, you're like this. He wins that 5th ring, then we got to have some conversations. And I think if you don't like him, then it's like, who cares? You know, you're not Jordan, whatever the case may be. To me, look, he wanted to do what he thought was best for his career right now. I don't blame him. Same way I would not blame it if Steph Curry said, hey, look, I'm tired, y'all. All right? Knees are starting to buckle a little bit. I don't know how much lift I'm going to have these next couple years. I want out, right? You don't blame them. So he wanted to come here. That's fine. I have less issue with LeBron going to Philly. I have more issue with Jaylen Brown being in Philly because there has to be. I need Pablo Torre to come out of wherever fucking woodshed he's in and investigate this shit, dog. How the fuck did we have to give up half of our draft capital for Mikal Bridges and these niggas got a ham sandwich for Jaylen Brown? I just need to understand that. Rudy Gobert went for like 4 fucking first-round picks. And this nigga went for a ham sandwich. And I call the ham sandwich Paul George. That's your ham sandwich. Whatever else they got is better than getting Paul George. How did this shit happen? I'm starting to think, a lot of people think the Celtics hated Jaylen Brown. I am convinced they hate Tatum. There's no way they love Tatum and hate Brown. They sent Brown to go win a championship, and Tatum stuck with – what is he stuck with? Wait, let me go back to the fucking roster, bro. Like, what is this? Look at this. I'm jumping off of –
I didn't know that.
Yeah, see? That snuck under the rug when they went and got Paul George. It ruined everything else.
You know, bitch was over there, man. Go ahead.
This is just like...
That's what it is.
Hey.
I'm going to go to you, Prime. I'm starting to get a headache. Sixers getting LeBron. Sixers getting Jaylen Brown. What are your thoughts on those moves for the Sixers, and how disgusted are you?
I mean, pretty much said it all, man. I've been... sitting here scratching my head since it happened, and how in the hell did they get, how did Philly get him? You know what I'm saying? For what they got him for. First of all, I'm scratching my head thinking, y'all gonna trade this fool inside the division. First of all, y'all gonna trade this fool inside the division. Like y'all gonna really do this? Y'all could have sent this man somewhere else. Then you mess around and get him for what you got him for, as you mentioned. And we had to give up so much, and other teams are giving up so much for players. So that's one thing. Number 2, I've been listening to a lot of people that I know. I know some Celtics fans, and I'm around a lot, and they're kind of split more than a lot of people think they are, because there are a lot of Celtics fans who actually would have rather have kept Brown over Tatum. Mm-hmm. I was kind of shocked to hear it, but it's been getting heavy, and that so evidently what we're hearing now is supposedly maybe they weren't really as close as we thought they were, right? They've come out and spoken that everything is fine, everything is good, but now there's a lot of dissension. So basically, they went in, Brad Stevens and talking about there was no way we was going to be able to pay both. Well, you knew that when you signed them. You know what I'm saying? When you gave them that money, right? even though it was was a year or two ago. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just baffled by this whole thing, bro. I'm just baffled by this whole thing. I did not want to see him in the division, first of all, and I damn sure didn't want Bron to go. I wanted him to go west. I just wanted him to go west. Maybe take on that Golden State situation, let it be what it's going to be, because you would have a lot to accomplish there. Like, if there was some kind of way you could have got that team back into, championship contention, like a real team, then that says a lot about your legacy. Now, you're going to Philly. Now, granted, people might say that team is already fit to win. Granted, he could get a lot of accolades by taking his team over the top, and they're set up beautifully. I'm not gonna hold that against them. They're set up beautifully. Like Diz was saying, I was gonna say he didn't build that team. They were there. So, but we got to deal with it. And now against Philly, it gives Philly an extra weapon, because you think about it. We know that Joel's gonna miss games, right? Embiid's gonna miss games. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of how many he's gonna miss. But provided they keep everybody else healthy, they've got another guy they can slam right in. Well, he's already going to be in the starting lineup. He's going to be right there, still be able to give you some scoring if he needs to, play a little defense. Makes the team dangerous, man. And I agree with you 100%, mainly with this move, but with some other moves we've seen with players, the teams have made. You ain't got to believe it, but a lot of these things that happen because the Knicks won the championship, bro.
Okay.
You don't think
I love it, bro. I love it.
Hey, look, you don't think Pat Riley was making that real move to try to get LeBron to come back, especially supposedly from what we're hearing, they want the best of buddies when he left up out of there.
I don't think
it's all of a sudden they leaking press conferences and all this stuff. Pat Riley out here making comments about hoping to land somebody else, Yeah, he ain't trying to go get LeBron. I don't care, but he ain't trying to go get LeBron, man, if the Knicks ain't win the championship.
The Heat have been trying to get multiple stars since LeBron left.
Yeah, they were trying to get LeBron, though.
If LeBron would have said, I'm willing to come back, they would have welcomed him with open arms. They would have unfurled that banner. They would have had everything. They would have had We Are Witnesses again up. Like, everything.
Philly made the move.
Philly made their move. I get it, but
Hawks made the move.
I don't think it's because the Knicks won. Everybody to magically go like, oh, we need to win now that the Knicks won. Like, it happens every season.
Can I say this, Didge? I'm gonna take my fan cap off and just speak more so from a basketball fan, not a Knicks fan, right? I think if the Knicks had got knocked out in the second round, right, a lot of these teams felt as though they were right there, right? Minus maybe Tatum's injury, minus Embiid kind of not being 100%. I know the Pacer fans believe if Halliburton was healthy, things might have been different. You look at the Cavaliers, they were just exhausted. The Pistons lost their second best player to, I guess, Space Jam. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. I think once the Knicks won in the fashion that they won, I think the rest of the East went, maybe we're not as close as we thought we were. Maybe we do need to go make some sizable moves to get a lot better. Because I think if the Knicks get knocked out in the second round, Celtics believe with Tatum healthy and Brown healthy, we're better than the Knicks. Tyrese Halliburton comes back, we're better than the Knicks. Mm-hmm. The Pistons maybe adding a couple shooters, we're better than the Knicks. So I think just with I'm not saying the Knicks winning shifted. I'm more so joking. I don't think it shifted the entire NBA. But I do think it did force the East to really look at itself and go,
exactly.
Maybe there is a bit of there's a 1 and then there's a drop down and then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the East said, no. We gotta move some shit around to get drastically better. Not because getting Brown and then getting LeBron is not just a little bit better. That's making your team drastically better.
Sure. The Sixers could have felt that for sure. The Heat didn't. Like I said, the Heat been trying to get an All-Star since 2019.
They weren't trying to get Braun though.
Yeah.
They were by 2021. they would have welcomed Bron back with open arms. So let's
I'll say this, Didge. I'll give you Miami because they were searching for their star. You're not wrong, but I'm saying look at the teams that were right in the mix in the postseason. Right? Forget everybody else. The teams that were right in the mix in the postseason. I think those are the teams that were like, we need to make moves.
We needed to make a move, and we'll be right there because they traded their good person.
But that's why I think we need to investigate.
You can't explain.
Sometimes when momentum shifts happen, sometimes people make stupid decisions. Sometimes you look at yourself and you go, hey, you know what? We don't even want to try. We don't even want to try. Fuck it. We ain't even going to try. No, but again, a lot of this is just me being more so tongue in cheek. But I do know this now. Whoever comes out of the East, it will never be able to say, oh, you got lucky. Look how easy the East was compared to the West. That conversation is dead.
You don't know what injuries are going to be like. You got to knock on wood.
No. Barring injuries. I'm saying whoever comes out of the East, if everyone is as healthy as they can be, obviously, because the postseason, people will be a little run down.
Yeah.
Whoever comes out of the East, no matter who, it cannot be that sorry ass East.
The Hornets come out of the East. There's some luck involved. There might be some black.
If the Hornets come out of the East, the Eastern Conference died. Fuck injuries, they died.
There's some luck, some black magic. You give me.
I say this, bitch. If Hornets win, they brought back ABA. Them motherfuckers played over there. That ain't no NBA. They played in ABA or some shit like that. Joel, I'll go to you to round this out, man. I know this disgusts you. You live around the Philly area. This is going to be disgusting for you. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, work around the Philly area. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you, bro.
It's the worst. It's been terrible.
You'll find y'all win a championship.
Yeah, well, I wanted to enjoy that, and they ruined it. I was having a good summer, and then they go and do this shit. Starting with Boston and their dumbass. So I was like, all right, so I got to live with Jaylen Brown and LeBron James in Philly, and having to hear about it all the time. So that's one thing. That's the worst part. Like, now I got to wait for the games to happen. And I know they bitter. We waxed them, so I get it. But like, it's fucking annoying. And it's just like I was enjoying my summer of championship, Right? It's been a long time. I want another one, and this just made it harder. So I'm taking those moves personally, very personally. It put me in a bad mood.
Yeah, but look, it does make it sweeter. The harder the East gets, we run through that bitch again. Ain't shit they can say.
It's all about
they can say. Ain't shit they can say.
We can talk now because after what we did it. The proof is in the pudding. But now we got to do it again, and now it's harder, no doubt. Especially if Indiana's healthy, out of Boston. I don't know what's wrong with Boston, but like Philly got better. If fucking Toronto gets Kawhi, they're better.
I'd say, hey, take Kawhi off this. He ain't there yet.
Well, no. The reason why I like that he has this here, Didge, is I was gonna intro this as the what if. This is Toronto what if. This is Marvel coming into Toronto.
This is
a what if.
It's only on hold.
You have no idea what's going to happen with Kawhi.
Yeah, it's not off yet. So
right.
Until that changes, if he's not there.
No. I appreciate you still having it here. Technically, they didn't void the trade yet, but I'm saying if they do, they'd go void it. Then that's going to be real interesting because I don't think
the trade ever got submitted. I thought it wasn't.
It's on hold.
It's on hold. Yeah.
Also, it did get submitted. I thought it was like. Yeah. Okay.
They didn't want to prove it until they got all the information.
Okay.
And they're like, because they want to do it. It's just about them. They want to wait till all the stuff comes up before they completely sign off on it.
Here's the thing that bothers me, right? With this whole thing with Kawhi, you want to punish the Clippers, but you want all the information before you decide on whether or not you want to punish the Clippers. Here's what I don't get. Just veto the contract, make him a free agent. Make him a free agent, let him go wherever he wants to go. Because it's not like you're going to suspend him for a season or 15, 16 games because you're going to hold the Clippers liable for this issue, not Kawhi. So it's like, to me, the worst thing you could have done to poor Toronto was let them think this is something they could possibly get, and then you might take it from them. This was fucked up. You should have just said you're not allowed to trade Kawhi until after.
What if he goes back to the Clippers? Like, what if you void the contract and he's like, actually.
And he goes back? No, one of the rules would have to be you can't go back there. Because then they'll just find a new way to pay him. They'll just find a new way to pay him.
All right, aspiration out. We need aspiration 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They'll just get smarter in how they pay him off the books.
This is our new company, Dreams.
Right, exactly. No, I mean, look, I love this. If this does actually stick. Now, I do think this makes a lot of things worse, more so than it solves, like the fact that I think RJ and Scotty Barnes essentially cancel each other out. But Kawhi
trade deadline.
I mean,
that's very fair. But no. When I say that, Joel, I just mean it's easier to play when there is a de facto alpha in Scotty Barnes. He's obviously the best player, right? So you have to play off of Scotty Barnes. But what happens now when you're playing off of Kawhi Leonard and Scotty becomes your second best player? What does that regulate RJ to be? Because he can't be a knockdown shooter. It's not consistent enough. Right. I mean, so I'm saying, what does that look like for RJ?
I mean,
Ingram was facing a lot of injuries a lot. So, it was
an all-star.
You can make an argument. Yeah. Look, I do like this team. I really do. I do think for it to be as successful as it needs to be, you got to figure out what demons you can talk to get Emmanuel quickly healthy for a full season, especially for a postseason. That man's injuries in a postseason go back to when he was a Knick. Like, that's not just new for Toronto. His last year as a Knick, he wasn't healthy in the postseason. So they got to figure that out because that hurt them a lot last year, not having Quickly's production. But I just wanted to bring this up because, again, if Kawhi does go here, this is a massive story for Toronto, a massive pickup for them. Their forgotten king coming back home. Well, home to a degree.
I was going to say, who
a
home?
A championship home. Because technically it's only RJ's home. He's the only actual Canadian. But I really do like this move, and it's another addition to strengthening the East, taking away another big guy from the West. Didge, let's say this is official, this is legit. Where do you kind of see this team going? Do you have them bottom half of playoff team, or do you have them in top 5 with Kawhi? Again, barring injuries are not a massive issue for this team.
Top 5 might be a stretch. Not necessarily because I don't think that this is a good team, but there's a lot of good teams in the same division. So y'all going to beat up on each other. So
that's a good point. Yeah.
It's going to hurt all of them. Now, what does that mean when you start getting to the actual playoffs? This team will be dangerous. I don't think Barrett and Barnes will both be there come playoff time. I do think one of them gets traded, probably Barrett, which would suck as the only Canadian on the team.
Actually, Diggs, honestly, if we're being honest with ourselves, I don't think you can because you'd have to pair him with something. I don't think his production will be – because unless you're trading him to either relieve some salary – for the next season or just to get back like maybe a shooter or two, maybe.
I feel like you're trading for a shooter.
Right. So it's going to depend on who that shooter is and who that team is because it's like, do you really want RJ Barrett in return? How does he fit your timeline? So I kind of feel like if you want real production back, like actually making a big splash, Scotty Barnes would be the one you would have.
Well, that's why I was saying trade deadline, though, because by then the teams, who's the buyers and who's the sellers come trade deadline.
Yeah.
So, to your point that he'd probably be the third option on this team, I think he's a little too expensive for a third option. Like, granted, the salary's not crazy, but almost $30 million a year for your third option. Not great. So I could see them unloading that for someone who is still good enough to be your third, maybe even arguably a second option, but it's much cheaper from a team that's like, all right, we ain't got nothing going for us the rest of this year, so we just selling. We trying to pick up assets for the future. Yeah.
Hold on, guys, if you can't hear me. Hold on one
No,
second.
we can still hear you, Joel. Can you hear everyone?
Yeah, I hear. I don't know how I managed to last this long.
Every time I took Bluetooth off my phone, and every time I open up my phone, my AirPods still want to connect to my phone. It's very frustrating.
Oh, okay.
So it's stressing me out. I'm just not going to touch my phone anymore. Anyway, no, you make a great point, Didge. And I'd often argue Quickly can stay healthy. Might be a conversation about being maybe fourth, only because he's the point guard. So
he's for sure gone by a trade
yeah, definitely. I really love what this team could be. I felt like they did really good. I think they exceeded expectations with their playoff run this past season, taking Cleveland to the brink. And again, that's without Brandon Ingram really playing. I don't think he played at all in that series. I don't think so. Yeah, so it's picture what they could have maybe done with Brandon Ingram. So Scotty Barnes is a dog. I think he's developed a lot. That jump shot is very take it or leave it. Very take it or leave it. But I think he is definitely look, Didge. I'm having nightmares about the idea of Brunson running into Kawhi Leonard and Scotty Barnes on drives. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that not one bit.
I definitely think that's very likely to happen.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I'm not going to act like RJ Barrett's not a really good defender too.
Yeah, but he might not be there.
Well, I just mean to start the season.
Oh, fair. I thought you meant when playoffs. That's when you need
no. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, Didge. This is just the Nick and me. Once the playoffs start, I fear no. I fear no. That's no one that wears tennis shoes. Do I fear? Put Brunson out there, I'm good. But Prime, I want to go to you again. Barring this trade actually goes through, they unfreeze it. It's official. Where do you see this? Top 5, bottom half. Where do you see this team?
Well, weren't they top 5 in the East last year, right?
Probably
5 or 6.
Yeah, because they weren't in the play-in. They weren't in the play-in.
They're 5.
Yeah, 5. So, don't have any reason to think that this team can't be right back there. And of course, as Did said, a lot of teams got better too. So it's going to be a lot of, wait and see. Could be a lot of shuffling going on. But this team, if the trade goes through, I think it could scare a few people. I really think this team could scare a few people. Now, the one thing when you guys were talking about the possible trade, I think they would want to, if they would have made the move, the want would be to move RJ Barrett. But Scotty Barnes is going to be more appealing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think with Scotty Barnes, I don't think he's even as good as he's going to be. Like,
yeah,
we were honest about RJ Barrett, right? RJ Barrett got to a point we had certain hopes for him. Even at this point in his career, he's pretty much where he's going to be. That's just what it is. He's going to be a good defender.
I don't know.
I think he's hit his. I think.
I don't know, because you got to remember this, Prime. When we got Julius Randle, right? None of us saw that evolution of Julius Randle. Yeah. It's because of that evolution that it made things harder on RJ Barrett, because Randle was so ball dominant, but he was good, really good, right? And then you fast forward, you add Brunson to that mix, and it's like, well, now it's even harder for this kid to really get his footing. So then you go, you know what? Let's send him to Toronto. You send him to Toronto. Barnes is emerging, and it's like, this guy can't catch a fucking break. And we can't count the early years, because you got to look at it as like maybe he was just starting to get his NBA legs.
It's one of them points of how many times or how many years are you gonna let people just bypass you?
Yeah, I was gonna say at some point they got to become your fault.
You get moved to a third team and this happens again. Not saying it's a bad thing.
At that point, I would let it go. You go to your third team and you still can't get it. To me, I'm with you. That's on you. But sometimes there is such thing as. You say it again. I'm sorry.
I thought team 2. You got 2 chances. You had your initial chance, and then you got able to go back and start fresh, I guess, essentially. And it happened again.
Yeah, at home.
Like this should have been. I don't know. This should have been it. Like,
to me, sometimes it's you're surrounded by, or not surrounded by. You have someone that is just better than you. You can't sometimes be better than someone else. Maybe you could be better than the 3rd or 4th or 5th player on the team, because I think there was a point last year where you could say he was the second best player on that team, and I think that's a lot. coming from playing on the team with Brunson and Randall, right, and all those other guys.
He was
to me. I
pick,
just
right 2 pick.
Yeah.
The third pick.
Third, still, I don't want to hear that. Like you were top 3.
But that's not fair though. That's not fair. That's not fair. Because I tell you this. Let me ask you this, Didge. If Triple J could fucking rebound, are we not having a conversation that him and John Morant are of the same caliber?
Hey, but you had to throw an if. Like,
well, the man can't fucking rebound. That's just like, I mean, that's incompetence on that motherfucker. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll give you a better example. I do believe right now, even if he's fully healthy, there's no injuries. I might make an argument Trey Murphy might be a better all-around basketball player than Zion. That man's game has drastically improved. No. I'm saying if Zion is healthy, I still might take Trey Murphy as a all-around better basketball player.
Oh no, I disagree with Zion. When he is healthy, he comes in and gets
I got
busy.
to roll with Zion on that one.
Like Zion, he may only.
To me, the only thing Zion has on Trey is athleticism.
Zion, he may give you 12 to 15 games, but he come in and get busy every time. He may be hurt.
I just don't think there's anything outside of athleticism Zion does better than Trey. Trey shoots better than him. Trey, I believe, is a better rebounder. Trey is a better defender. I think he also has a better playmaking skills than Zion. I think in every situation that's not the ability to jump real high, Trey Murphy is a better basketball player than Zion. That's his game. His game is I'm bigger than you, I muscle you, and I dunk on you. That's really it. It's just pure strength. I think Trey Murphy is a all-around better basketball player.
He balls. I'm still thinking Zion to healthy.
Their stats are identical.
Yeah.
That's why I said you can make an argument. They're right there.
Zion was also like 60% all season.
Oh, whatever.
Like, he is good at 60% Zion.
Whatever. RJ, I love you forever, man. I'm not gonna let anyone talk down on your name, bro. I got you. But if you get traded again,
yeah, they like
I'm out.
But they run like Scotty though. I don't think Scotty is anywhere near where he's going to probably end up. I think Scotty's still got some ways to go. I think he's going to grow shooting better player than he is now. Like Scotty ball, man. Mm-hmm. He ball.
Yeah, develop better shooting. And yes, Scotty Barnes could be.
But that's why I think they don't trade
tremendously great player.
They would get more in return, but getting Kawhi obviously is great. But Kawhi is also in his 30s, so you ain't got much time with Kawhi.
Well, here's the thing. He got traded, so shit ain't up to him. That's one. Two, if I'm the Raptors and I've sped up my timetable now. Now it's not about developing the young guys and we can take this league in the next 2 or 3 years. It's more so like, well, one of these guys got to do it.
But that's why I think it's still RJ Barrett though, because yes, you are talking about I want to have the next 2 or 3 years or whatever, but you also every team is chasing the mythical handoff. You know, every team wants to be able to be like, we had our heyday with this player and it handed off into greatness with this player. Like so I don't think they're gonna look at RJ Barrett and Scotty Barnes and go, who's gonna give us the better handoff? And go, RJ Barrett.
No, you're absolutely right. But remember, my conversation wasn't who would they prefer to trade? You'd always prefer to trade the lesser of the two,
you're saying
which is RJ.
But that's why I also think they're gonna trade him though.
Oh, for sure. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying the only way Scotty Barnes gets traded is that will be your best offer for you to get in return.
Okay.
Like, just think about it. There is a possibility Toronto, not because they're bad, but because the East is so heavy, they could be floating around 6, 7, 8, which means if you're not good enough to get in that top 5, you need something that might help you get over the hump.
Yeah.
And it might take trading your second best player at that time if Kawhi actually does,
I misunderstood your question.
It might take
who's going to give them the better return? 10 out of 10 times with Scotty Barnes. I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, maybe I said it wrong, and I apologize. Maybe I said it wrong. But yeah, to me, I hope none of them get traded because I believe this is a talented enough team to make some noise.
I think,
and hopefully they can bet on Kawhi playing another 65 this year. So
Hopefully.
Well, here's the good part. I feel like Brandon
You're
Ingram
lucky.
missed quite a few games also, and they were getting by on RJ and Scotty Barnes. So it's like,
Yeah, but that ain't gonna be good enough in the East, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say you also talk about last.
it'll get you in the
year's
play-in. It'll get you in the play-in. It'll get
That's
you in the
why
play-in.
that's why they traded for Ingram in the first place.
Yeah.
They had
It'll get you in the
it was just them before.
That
Yeah.
injury situation definitely gonna get you bad in the East though this year.
Yeah, but that's what concerns me is that you got two guys that are injury prone and quickly in Kawhi.
So,
Ingram
that's
played
gonna be interesting.
77 games.
God damn, they weren't all for Toronto.
Yeah, they were.
They were? He
That
wasn't
was
traded
insane.
last year?
No, I think they traded in the offseason.
Oh,
What?
I thought it was
who you
I
talking
thought it was
about?
in the middle of the season.
He got
Ingram.
traded injured. He was injured when he got traded.
Am I
They never-
misreading this? It says he played 77 games. I didn't know for sure.
Not
Oh,
last
who
I
year.
had
played-
to
It was,
Google it.
again.
it was the year before he got traded, not last year.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
He played all-
I'm sorry. That was my mistake then.
He
I
got
thought it
traded
was
injured
last
the
year.
year before. I don't think.
Yeah,
he played
okay.
that year.
Okay, that's
Okay.
I thought you were saying he got traded last season.
No,
and
not
we're like,
last-
no,
no.
reading 77 games.
Got it. Okay, got it. Joel, what are your thoughts on this team? You think they could be top 5, or you think they might be bottom half?
I don't know. If they're healthy with Kawhi and they stay the way they are, they have good. They looked good last year, honestly. And you added Kawhi, I'd definitely go Kawhi over Ingram.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Especially if Kawhi does what he did last year. Yeah, they could definitely be a top 5 team. Now, will they? I mean, who knows? I mean, the dominoes got to fall the right way, and who else? We got to see what else the rest of the teams end up looking like at the very end. But Toronto will be a playoff team, or at least I would say a playoff team, more so than a playoff team.
I think we're all there. I don't think we're all there though. I was gonna say I think we all agree they'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think the how they'll be in the playoffs, some of us might differ on. Right?
I'm sure.
I don't think you had them top 5, right?
No, I said around there. I said they could
Around
be,
top 5?
Yeah, around top. You said top 5 or bottom half of the league.
Right.
Or bottom half of. I don't think I don't see them
Bottom half
playing.
of the league or bottom half of the playoffs?
I mean, of the East.
No. Of like 6, 7, or 8 is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see them as playing. I just said I can't say for sure because that division is going to beat up on them. We're going to beat up on each other.
That's fair.
Got it. Okay.
Someone's got to suffer.
All right. I'm only bringing this
that's
team up.
So.
I'm only bringing this team up because I need a good laugh because the NBA season is already stressing me. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this team up to get a good laugh. Julius Randle. I don't know what to tell you, dog. It's you. You know when you break up and you're just like, man, why do I keep dating girls that keep stepping out on me? And it's like, maybe it's you, dog. Julius, I'm here to tell you, it's you. It's you. It's you. And people keep talking about the curse of Julius Randle. Every time he gets traded, the team he gets traded from a year or two later goes and wins a championship. And that's holding right now. Now, Joel did make a good point. There was a team in between that, Lakers to here, that people forget about. Yes, that's true. But we can all agree Pelicans are a dead organization. Okay, that shouldn't count. Okay, that doesn't count. But I just wanted to laugh. We don't really need to go through on this one. This is just hilarious to me, mainly because if things couldn't get worse, TMZ had a video of Michael Porter Jr. outside of a club. He was getting ID'd, and Brunson just walked right by him. And it's like, yeah, we know him. We don't know you, dog. Who are you? We don't see your name on the list. Sorry, buddy.
That's tragic.
That's a good laugh for me. I appreciate it.
That's
so
crazy
I
to
just brought
think.
this up to get a good laugh.
I think Trey Young is probably in a better situation than Julius Randle.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the saddest part was you could make an argument. Trey Young's never been in a better situation than the situation Randall was in last year. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Trae Young's
true.
That
really
man was
bad
never
situation
playing
out there.
alongside possibly one of the best players in the NBA and still managed to drop the ball. Look, I don't know, Julius, but it's you, dog. Sorry. I just wanted to go ahead and make that clear. It's you. In case you were wondering, it's you. Fuck that. I don't have anything. Didge, I don't think any of us need to speak. I want to give you the floor. Is Tyler Hero getting traded? What are we doing? What are we doing here, dog?
No, Tyler Hero could stay. Kyle Kuzma, get him out of my city. I've been saying this. Right? Get him out of here. I don't want Kyle Kuzma. I didn't want Kyle Kuzma on the team last year. I haven't wanted Kyle Kuzma on this team since day one. I get him out of here. It's gonna be a rough year. You know, I would love to say we are building towards the future, but you see, we have no draft picks. Like we gotta trade some stuff away. Like I don't know. It's gonna be like what happens anytime a transcendent player leaves a franchise. There's gonna be some years of pain. I lived through the 2010 Bucks, so it's like it can't be that bad, right? Like those are some rough years.
I get that.
Can I say something real quick? You know what makes me the saddest is that when you get Tyler Hero, the East decides to be the best that it's been in maybe over 2 decades. And I say that because you at least could have maybe gotten a all-star type of year out of Tyler Hero. Like, I mean, he's putting up numbers, not that he probably actually makes the all-star team. And then flip that value for draft picks or younger players or whatever. But now because the East is so loaded, I mean, his numbers might just look like playthings, you know, as opposed to if the East was maybe a little bit more balanced, maybe he puts up crazy numbers. Maybe Kuzma has a really decent season. Maybe Miles Turner has an all-star season. Maybe you squeeze in that 8th. You know, maybe don't make any noise, but at least you get there so people can go, man, okay, Tyler Hero put up some numbers. I'd like an experienced shooter like that on my team. Now it's kind of just like, it's probably just going to be empty calories, right?
I mean, Tyler Hero will probably put up some type of numbers. Like
I'm about to say, somebody's got to score.
Yeah, very, very true. Like
Miles
somebody
Turner
has to score.
Last year did not prove that.
He did not at all. So I could see that. I think it's one of those things where it's just gonna be a rough time frame, and we'll see who are real Bucks fans. And I'm be honest, the thing I'm happy about is, you know, 5-star forum tickets will be cheap. I can get back in there and not have to worry about paying half my paycheck just to go to a Bucks game.
Hey, go watch the Bucks play the Sixers or some shit. Go see Braun.
No, I'm gonna watch the Bucks. I'm gonna try to go to the first time Giannis is back.
Hey,
unlike many Bucks,
that's gonna probably cost you now.
Maybe. A lot of fans are genuinely mad, and it's crazy to me because it's like the team fucking up for years. The writing's been on the wall for a few seasons now. I've had enough time to come to terms with it before he got traded. So I can't be like, oh, I'm bitter when he comes back to town. You know, he got us the championship, the first championship in 50 years. It is what it is.
I've been saying this for a long time, but I really respect your ability to have a calm head, because I tell you this, ain't a day on earth Kristaps Porzingis can enter a conversation that doesn't end with "go fuck yourself." Okay. So I just respect that you're able to take a high road. I'm never able to be there. I'm never able to be on that.
I learned very young how much sports is a business. I'm trying to remember which Packer player it was. And obviously I'm not even a Packer fan, but I remember the guy, he was every time they talk how much he loved being in Green Bay, how he can't wait to retire as a Packer, all this stuff. And then 2 weeks later, he got shipped out for peanuts.
Yeah, it was somebody.
Mello. Yeah. Carmelo Anthony. Yeah.
And I was just like, why am I expecting the player to have loyalty? This was the most loyal I had seen a player be to a team, and y'all was like, all right, cool, deuces though. I get it. Like, it's the business at the end of the day. It happens.
Hey, you know what it is, Dage? It's more so if you're gonna like when Melo got traded, what made that acceptable was that he went to OKC. It was never a threat to me. Not that it was gonna be, because the Knicks were god awful, but it was never a threat, right? It was like, okay, you went to OKC, great. Going to Miami, like, come on. That would have been like if Melo went to like the Celtics. I would have died inside. I would have never watched basketball again.
Giannis was potentially going to the Celtics. My tune might have changed then. That was a potential. Remember, might have been a little more sick.
I'm still wait. Did I have to ask you that? Then we're gonna move on. I don't want to harp on this because I know this is a tough time for you. But do you ever look back and go, how the fuck did you not pull the trigger on that? Giannis for Brown, or was it the Celtics that didn't want the deal?
I actually don't know who didn't want the deal. I don't. It kept being rumored, so I never knew how true those rumors were. I have to assume the Celtics didn't want to give up enough. And
no, it was the Celtics because I think there's this white boy shooter that they had that they didn't want to add to the trade.
Yeah, I think
it was another player that I think the Bucks were asking for in return, and the Celtics were like, I'm not adding him.
Gonzalez,
also.
Hugo.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Spanish kid.
Yeah, that's what was holding it. I'm like, I remember now. It was the Celtics holding it. Okay, so never mind. You guys didn't have a say in that matter. But look, y'all are better than me. Because let my best player say, hey, y'all have done so horrible, I want out. I'm like, absolutely, no problem. Let me get you traded. Utah, bitch, straight up. Give me all them first-round picks y'all been hoarding. Send your ass right to fucking – it would have either been Utah or OKC. I need draft picks. I don't give a fuck if you want to go somewhere that makes you happy. That championship was so long ago, bitch. Bye. OKC it is. 18 first-round picks. You go win a championship there. Okay? I need to rebuild this shit over here. I respect that. I respect that.
Also, there was so much in the media, and I know y'all, I know now we can flip it. Y'all won't believe me, but the media genuinely don't like small market teams. And I'll tell you that as somebody who has been like and you can tell from the way that they were putting out these rumors and everything about Giannis leaving. Like it was, oh, he wants to leave, but is he worth X, Y, and Z? Is he worth these 4 draft picks? Is he worth this? Fucking Rudy Gobert got 4 first-round draft picks, and we talk about, is Giannis worth it? Like, I wanted to punch Shams in his face. I still want to punch Shams in his face. Like, I ever see him, I'm never shaking his head. But it was like, they tanked his value. And now, all of a sudden, it's, oh my God, look what the Heat gonna be. They got this fucking world-building superstar. It's like, you knew he was a world-building superstar, but he was on a small market team, so you had to be like, his value not as high as it is. He might have injury issues. He might have X, Y, and Z. And it's the nature of living in a small market. So you kind of just get browbeaten to being like, whatever, fam. Like,
let me just say this so that you know this coming from me. I will always believe that statement because I've spent the last 15 years preying on the downfall of small markets. Utah with Donovan. Milwaukee with Giannis. There's an endless list of small markets. I was like, who wants to play there? Come here. We're New York. Let them just wither away. So I completely understand how the NBA. No, it never worked. Well, not for us. Not for us. Apparently, Philly just has to get their ass blown out by the largest margin, and then they just land Jaylen Brown. Well, so it does work for some.
When they get gifted people like Boston does for some reason. I guess it's a fair trade for getting them Tatum years ago.
That's fair. But it's not just Boston. Lakers somehow landed LeBron, right?
Lakers get it.
Then landed Luka. And it's just like, what the fuck?
Whenever they want it. Right? That franchise is...
Look, Pablo Torre's not doing his fucking job. That Lakers-Luka trade needs to be investigated before this Kawhi shit. That there's no one is hurt by this Kawhi bullshit.
The Lakers-Luka trade, it started to make sense. Did you hear the rumors that Nico, before he got fired, was trying to aim for LeBron this offseason? And that was the whole point. I don't know if they just saying this after the fact, but it was supposed to be bringing LeBron back with both his former teammates.
You give up a future superstar for...
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was somebody just trying to grasp for straws after the fact.
He deserved to be fired. That's all I know.
He also did. Yes. No one's disregarding.
Be fired. Sue his ass. Firing is not enough. Fucking take out a lawsuit against that bitch.
Oh, that's funny.
And then some.
Hey, wait. Go back like 4 teams. Why did that only have one guard?
Joel, because there's not a starting guard. There's not a starting guard.
James Harden hasn't technically signed yet, so that's why.
Okay.
Hey, but it's not just that he did it for. Look at this. These still got a 5.
I was still stuck on the Cavs one. I didn't even see this one.
Wait, can I just say something real quick? I don't want to stay here long because it's fuck Detroit to the day I die, and then I'll pass it to my kids. But I just want to say this. The whole playoffs was we don't have another player that we can give the ball to make something happen. So this team goes, bet. Let me fix that. Let me go add another non-playmaker in John Collins to pair with another non-playmaker in Asar Thompson. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, all right, yeah, they want to keep losing, and I respect it. I respect a team that doesn't learn their lesson. I think that's smart. I think that's real smart. I admire that. I admire that. I just want to do two more teams. I want to do Miami and then end on the Knicks. This is what it looks like right now for Miami.
It's scarce.
I can tell you this is the first team I went to go play on 2K, and not scared, not afraid really. There's no fear in my heart. There's no fear.
Tim Hardaway Sr. said he ain't letting Tim Hardaway Jr. wear number 10.
But he did.
I wouldn't either. Who the fuck is he?
He did.
Oh, he did give it to him?
He changed his mind?
He changed his mind.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Nah, ain't no he changed his mind. His son said, play me for it. And his dad got his ass beat. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Ain't no he just changed his mind. He said, all right, play me for it, bitch.
I didn't know he changed his mind. That's
hilarious.
I didn't know it either.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I remember that interview where he
That's
said he
hilarious.
I saw that in one. But then he went around and changed. He did. He's number 10.
To me, though, what I don't respect about Junior is you shouldn't want it. You shouldn't want it. You're playing on a team that your dad played for. You should want your own.
He's been wearing 10 forever. So it's like.
I know, but going back to your dad's team, that number's up there, dog. It's up there. You change your number. Simple. You just change your number. That's it. That's it.
What do you change it to? Because it can't be 1. Can't even be 1.
You find a number. You find a number.
That's Bosch.
Be 0-0. All right. Find the number. Find something.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they had to. Yeah.
I don't know what they be doing.
I don't think they retired 6 for LeBron. Where's 6?
They can't retire 6 for LeBron, and they won't be able to. 6 is
so they didn't retire 6. Yeah, go wear it. Tim Hardaway ain't about to be in the league for 6 more years.
6 is retired league wide. They can't.
Yeah, sorry. Gotcha.
Yeah,
it's Russell.
So I don't know. Well, I wonder how that's gonna work because I wonder can they put still up a banner for LeBron?
Yeah, it just wouldn't be that number.
It's got to be something. Yeah.
It'd just be 23.
23 is retired by the Heat already.
Yeah, because of Jordan.
They retired it for Jordan. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I've never. That's weird.
How you get your ass beat so much that you was like, you know what? Nobody can wear that.
That's crazy.
What?
I tell you what, I'd be the only team in the league that said I'm not retiring that fucking number. Are you crazy? You didn't do shit for my team.
The Heat are the only other
retire your number here.
Other than teams that Jordan played for, the Heat are the only team that retired his number.
Yeah,
like
imagine the Bills being like, yeah, 12 is up there. 12 is in the rafters.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. It might have to be.
That's crazy.
It might have to be in Bills, Jets, and Dolphins. Show some respect. Hey, show some respect. I look at this starting lineup and I go, it's a playoff team, 100%. I don't know, man. I feel like this team's getting to the postseason, and Bam's gonna have to pretend every team in the postseason is a team he dropped 80. Was it 82? He's gonna have to turn into that Bam every night come postseason because this isn't enough. This is not enough. This is just not enough. It's not. And look, I'll say this, Didge, and I'm gonna pass it right to you. Giannis had a team somewhat similar to this starting 5, and that wasn't enough. So I'm like, I don't see Bam as that transcendent of a running mate for this to push them any further than what Giannis was able to do with the Bucks. So for me, I'm just like, this team is more so, what can they do next year when they can start freeing some things up and maybe making some more moves. But as far as this year, yeah, I have them in the playoffs 100%. Not going to disrespect it, but I don't really have them making much noise. Didge, what are your thoughts?
I think along the same lines of what you said. Like they'll make the playoffs, obviously. Like it would be crazy if they didn't. But beyond that, I don't think that this is necessarily a much better situation than the Heat were prior to this. Like,
no,
Giannis Giannis is going to give them a lot of wins, but they had to give up so much of their young depth that I don't know if some of the people they have left over are going to be able to step up, and we'll see what happens.
They don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, look,
they got room still. That's not.
Yeah, they might make another move.
They have. Let me see how many spots. I'll tell you right now.
I was very interested to see that.
They got like 3 spots open still. So
I was very interested to see that Chris Middleton didn't go here for like the vet minimum.
I
thought that was a sure thing. I thought that was a sure thing.
Washington.
Middleton is
he went to Washington for the money.
Yeah, I would say Middleton is happy. He like, look, I got my ring. I know I am set. I'm just here to collect money now.
Let me get paid.
Yeah, I don't really have to do anything.
Let me get paid. The family probably living in DC now, enjoying it.
Yeah. I just thought because of his relationship with Giannis, that was like a sure thing. Sign the vet minimum and go play with Giannis. I was very shocked to see that he did. But I'm like, money, I get it, money.
The 2 rumors, though, speaking of a former teammate of Giannis, Drew Holiday. The rumors of his buyout is either Miami or Philly to go with former teammates.
Oh, I will fucking die. He went to Philly.
Look, if Drew Holiday goes to the Sixers, man, look, I get it. Going back to the Sixers, I do. But it's like, I've always respected Drew Holiday. Even when he was a Celtic, I respected Drew Holiday. Mainly because I didn't see him as a threat. But I respect Drew Holiday. You go to the Sixers, you will disgust me. You'll be dead to me.
I mean, but it's going home. It's
going home is overrated. It worked for LeBron. I'm done with it. Okay, we're not sitting here hoping for Durant to go back to OKC. I'm done with it. I don't care about home.
Speak for yourself. I would like to see it.
I want to see him.
You want Durant to go back?
I would like to see it.
Go back to Seattle.
I want to see Seattle.
That's cool too.
There you go.
Really
go
cool
to Seattle.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't be mad at seeing Durant in OKC.
I'd be mad. I'd throw his legacy in the fucking incinerator if he went back to OKC. That would make me throw up in my mouth.
I'd be like, all right, let's see what happens.
No. God, no. Please, no. No. Okay, we don't need another team that's already good to try to overload to be even more good. Okay, you're good where you're at.
Get him coming off the bench. Bring the band.
You know what, Didge? Let's not stop there. Let's reroute Kawhi to San Antonio and make that fucking team even stronger, right? Let's just do some crazy shit, right?
My team is in the dumpsters. I want to see full chaos now. What you mean? Let me see all of it.
He wanted to go back to San Antonio, but
that's what I heard.
They didn't want him.
I wouldn't want him either. I remember how you left, and I remember where I sent you in result of that. I don't want you back.
He did go right through them and win a championship.
Yeah, that had to hurt San Antonio. First season? Oh god, damn! It's like
that had
he got a choice to go wherever he wanted, which is LA. What up,
Joel? that is like losing the girl of your dreams, but then landing like Eva Mendes, and it's like, oh well, I mean, fuck the past, right? It's like a bright future. No, but anyway, I think we all look at this team as it's going to be a good team, but I mean, Prime, you don't see it any differently, right? You don't see this team taking it all.
No,
as presently constructed.
I mean, this is maybe possibly from a 10th seed to maybe a 7, the way I'm looking at it. I mean, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. Let's go through it real quick, okay?
I like Bobby Portis.
Not trying to go down to Miami anytime soon.
No, time out. Didge. Let's all be fair to what Prime's saying. Let's go through this real quick. And I'm not going to name these teams in any order. You guys stop when I name a team you believe will not be a playoff team this year. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll go Detroit. We'll go the Knicks. Oh, okay. You want to stop at Detroit?
No, we can continue, though. But I actually don't know.
Okay. No, that's fine if you want to stop at Detroit.
No, let's continue. I want to hear the rest before
Okay. So you got Detroit. You got the Sixers. You got the Celtics. You got Miami. You got Toronto. Again, assuming they have Kawhi Leonard. I have Toronto in there. Right. Yeah, it's as is. Indiana. That's 6.
That's 7 because you already said the Knicks. You didn't say it the second time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said the Knicks already?
Yeah, you said it, and then when I had stopped, you said I don't know about the Pistons. That was when you said that was when you didn't say them the second time. So that
Okay,
Indiana
so
would be
we're on 7.
Yeah.
Okay, Indiana 7, and then the 8th. I'm gonna give you guys a wild card. Oh, I'm gonna give you a wild card, and this is no. I'm gonna give you a wild card for 8, and this is again believing that they stay healthy. I got the Wizards. I do. I think Trae Young and Anthony Davis. I think if they're healthy, I don't think we can overlook the talent that those two have, and now you're putting them together. I think Cleveland might have to be in that mix for the play-in. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see that team. I don't see how that team got better. No, Cleveland.
You said Cleveland.
Okay.
Cleveland.
I don't disregard that. It was the Miami one. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Prime ain't gonna be able to go to anywhere in Miami for the next year.
so I say that, guys. I say that to say when Prime goes, he doesn't see it. I'm like, and again, remember, I didn't say Orlando, and that's only because I just gotta see how this coach works with this team. Because I'm like, it was a coaching issue for them not getting past where they were last year. They were up 3-1 and then decided to have a historically bad shooting performance in a closeout game to further that. So I'm like, I got to see what this new coach does with these guys first. Because it wasn't a talent issue. It was a coaching issue. So, but Orlando is a team you're going to have to respect. So
I do
so I'm like,
of those ones
I don't know.
Named, the Pistons and the Cavs might be the most like I don't know, and the Celtics to be honest. Like I don't know what Paul George finna do. That might tank this locker room.
I mean,
well, look, I'll say this, Didge. Look, let me say this. I've always fought you on the Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum argument. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that tries to be revisionist history. I fought you tooth and nail. This is the time for Tatum to prove it because take Paul George out of the equation. Take him out of the equation. Assume this motherfucker is just invisible, man. He's not
already
there,
out.
Right?
He's already out of the case.
Exactly. Thank you. So I'm like, if you're Jason Tatum, you essentially have the same team Brown had. So if you can't take that team to the postseason, it doesn't. I'm not going to hold the standings against them because the East got better.
I am.
I guess.
I'm not because no. Time out. Because picture of Jason Tatum last year was a Sixer with LeBron. And Jaylen Brown was playing with Paul George in this team. He would not finish in the same season.
He has to be top 4.
Nah, I think that's unfair. I think that's
You think it's unfair?
I think that's unfair.
I don't.
Because the East got exponentially better, Didge.
Nah.
Exponentially better.
If you're supposed to be the man, they say you should be able to take that team to top 4.
So if you're being honest with me, Didge, if the roles were reversed and Brown was still in Boston and Tatum went to go join LeBron in Philly, you would still expect Brown to finish a top 5 seed?
I was saying top 4. We'll go top 5.
4 seed. Sorry, top 4 seed.
Where did Boston finish last year?
2.
2?
Yeah.
2.
That's what I'm giving them 2.
So, yeah.
I'm giving them 2 down.
Finish above us.
I mean, for Tatum, if you think about it, Brown had to do what he did last year without Tatum, and now Tatum is getting a chance to do it with Paul George.
Right.
So that's
because last year they didn't have a second player. We saying Paul George is a non-factor, but they didn't have a second player who was as good as the non-factor that is Paul George.
You're not wrong. But the East was exponentially worse last year, and it got exponentially better. That is a tall order.
And that's why I'm giving him 2 seeds.
No. 3. I'm giving that motherfucker 3 seeds. So I'm giving him finish top 6, okay?
Yeah, 6 is crazy. Finish out of the play-in? No, you have finish. You should have home court. You should have home court in the first round.
If Kawhi goes to Toronto, Indiana's going to be fully healthy. Yeah. Philadelphia is the Philadelphia. New York's the defending champion.
I'll feel more so than I am, but Indiana. I'm talking about Indiana.
No, I'm not. I'm not that sold on Indiana. I don't know.
I'll give them props. So when they got Zubac too.
Well, wait. Hold on. Let me just say this. Outside of the Knicks, here's the one thing I want you guys to envision. And again, this is gonna make me throw up saying it because I think Indiana is a market that should just cease to exist. But
I hate them.
Outside of the Knicks, they're probably the only other team in the East that actually has full-blown chemistry. There is no, we got to teach a guy how to work in our system. Use a bunch of new guys. That chemistry means something because we saw the Knicks take chemistry all the way through to the finals. That chemistry is going to matter. We don't know how Giannis is going to mix. We don't know how LeBron and Brown is going to mix.
Everyone assumes that Halliburton's going to come back perfect off of that Achilles injury.
I don't even think he needs to come back perfect. If you're because remember, Didge, at his worst, he could just be a facilitator, and that team could still win a shit ton of games. He doesn't have to be a big time scorer. And you can come off of an ACL and lose the athleticism, but still be able to be a really good facilitator.
Now, to be fair, I do think I cried saying it, but I do think they'll win the division.
And Didge, let's not forget, who did you say was the best player on that team? Pascal Siakam. So we're talking about no. So I'm saying if that team's now healthy, that was their issue this past season. They weren't healthy. Yeah. So I'm like, if they're healthy now, and Pascal Siakam is your best player, that motherfucker's at least got to try to get you in top 6.
No, I think they'll be top 4. I think he's gonna win. They're gonna win the division.
Okay, there you go. So I'm saying,
what isn't division winner automatically top 4, or is that not the case anymore? I can't remember. That changes so much.
No, I thought that was the case.
They clinched, I think.
Okay, so yeah.
Wait. No, that's not true. Because Knicks were the 3rd seed, were they not? We didn't win our division.
Yeah, but that's.
Well, it depends on if you have a team.
Oh no, matter of fact, no. I'm looking. I had the standings up, and the Hawks were the 6th seed, and they won their division.
Yeah.
So no,
so it doesn't matter.
So top 6. Then, top 6. They'll win the division, so they won't be in the play-in.
That's fine. So I'm just saying this, Joel. I'm just saying, to me, I look at it and I go, it's a very good chance. We come towards the end of the season and Miami's fighting, not because they have a bad record, but because the East is so stacked. That's what I'm saying. I don't mean it as a dig to Miami, like they're going to be trash.
This wasn't where this came from. This was me saying Jason Tatum got to have home court first round.
Oh, that's right. You're true.
I don't think so.
Top 6.
He needs to have home court first round.
Didge, that's crazy.
Wow.
Didge, that is insane.
I don't think
Didge, that is crazy.
They were arguing that this man is one of the best players in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't tell me if you're one of the best players in the league, your team shouldn't be able to be. You have a solid number 2. We can talk about Paul George all we want to. You got a solid number 2.
Yes, I'm with you.
You should be.
You have a better number 2 than Brown had last year.
Yes.
Yes.
A much better number 2. You should have home court in the first. You should have home court in the first round. You should be one of the top.
We are lock in step in what you're saying. I'm saying you keep leaving out the most important part of this argument.
I'm not.
The East was worse last year.
I'm not.
They got exponentially better.
But Jason Tatum's supposed to be leagues above Jaylen Brown, right? So
I'm just saying that's not fair.
Exponentially better.
That's not fair.
And now Jaylen Brown has Maxey and Embiid and LeBron. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that team?
Yeah.
If they not top 4,
top
calling
6.
him fraud.
Top 6 Tatum, and you're good in my book, buddy. You're good. You're good in my book. Top 6.
4, or you a fraud?
Make the
top.
Joel,
that's all I'm saying. I'm giving him at least the all-star respect of top 6. But if he makes the playoffs, I'm fine with that. Because to me, that's all it comes down to.
Oh, he makes.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to.
Oh, let them be in the play-in.
You are so unfair, Dave. You are so unfair, bro. You are so
let me
unfair.
tell you.
It's ridiculous how unfair you're trying to be.
I don't think it is.
That's nasty work, bro.
I don't think it is. I feel like that is a very valid statement.
Look at this. Look at this. Half these niggas I saw at the YMCA the other day hooping. Look at this shit.
And you know what Jaylen Brown took that team minus Paul George to? The number 2 seed in the East.
You're right. Now this is now for our viewers. Let's just do this because Didge is absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Brown did it with less. So let's go through for a second. Let's just go through. That's one. Let's look at that fucking Harlem Globetrotter ass fucking Space Jam team right there. Oh, this is another team that struggled. Look how great that team looks this year. Let's just keep going. We obviously have this team in it. Let's go the other way. Sorry, let's go the other way. So we got 2 teams fully loaded, right?
They could be 4. They could be a 4th seed. That's fine.
That roster's not fully loaded. This roster coming back fully healthy. Coming back, bringing all that gel together, that's another fully loaded team. Let's
Like,
keep
so
going.
what's
We're
there?
not done.
They were number one.
I don't even know what the fuck to say about this.
They ain't even got a center, so we can
For now.
I don't know what to say about this team either, bro.
They ain't even-
I don't know.
You better not stop on Chicago Bulls.
I'm not.
I'll leave the street right now.
I really do love this team. I'm just saying, I really do love that team. You got the Orlando Magic. Even though Joel, goddamn, they got this much of a gap in their bench.
Yeah, what is going on here?
I'm putting the second unit. Right now they usually play those 4 guys. That's why.
Okay. Got it. Obviously, this team.
No, y'all said they're gonna be a play-in team. I'm holding y'all.
Yeah.
That was my narrative, so I'm fine with that.
Obviously, this team.
That's the West.
Obviously, you don't count
That's
the West.
That's the West.
Obviously, yeah.
Go down. Go back down. You're going up. That's all West.
That's all the East? Okay. Yeah. Didge, come on. Top 6. Stop. Enough. Top 6. You're crazy. 4. Top 6.
And let me find out y'all make it to the play-in. Whoo.
Top 6.
Jason Tatum better not ever call himself top 5 in the league after that.
Hey, he's Mini Mamba. Stop hating. He's Mini Mamba.
No, don't do that.
He's Mini Mamba. All right, so we end on this team. Losing Mitchell Robinson hurt. It fucking hurt. It hurt me to my core.
I thought y'all were happy I got Andre Drummond in replacement. I swear I saw Joel post we good.
It's not a bad replacement.
I'm not upset
I genuinely meant. I swear I saw you post that. I wasn't even trolling. I genuinely thought I saw you post that.
I most definitely did not.
Okay,
but,
my bad.
I definitely.
I was about to say that sound more like something Jawan would say. That don't sound nothing like nothing Joel would say.
Joel looks so
I don't even think Joel. I think Joel sent me the photo of Drummond and said nothing. I don't even think he said words. I think he just sent it to me.
It might have been you, Juwan. I don't know. I swear I saw somebody I knew.
It just sounds more like me. Fans. Also, Joel, I know that's what they have him at, but you can let the Thibodeau hurt go. Josh is not a 4.
Juwan, it just says
forward. He's not a 4. He's not a 4.
It doesn't say power forward. It says forward.
Yes, but look at the position you have him in, Joel.
That's just how
Switch
it
it.
Is. That's how it is.
My God,
Maybe
you give me PTSD at Tibbs.
Maybe it's alphabetical.
Oh, excuse me, PTSD.
Oh, damn,
anyway,
I was trying to help you out. All right, never mind.
I like where we're at. I thought we were able to hold on to the players that we needed to hold on to. Bringing back Jose Alvarado on a very friendly deal. Bringing back Landry Shaman on a very friendly deal. Bringing back Mo Diawara, who will be a future face of this league once Brunson and them retire, was very smart. Obviously, Andre Drummond to have a nice backup to Cat. But we need another big. Another big as insurance.
I need another big.
We definitely do. We definitely do. Even though part of me ain't mad at sometimes situationally running OG at the 5. Not necessarily mad at that. I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, but that's very rare.
Yeah, situationally. That's what I said. Situationally. Yeah. Situationally.
Yeah, we need another big. We have room for one more spot, and we got to get signed up our 2 ways. We haven't done that yet.
We do. I don't know who. I don't know what we could do to shore this up, but I love this.
I think they're looking.
No, we don't.
That's why.
Listen, y'all saying some big things with $4 million in the pot.
I mean,
$4 million ain't nothing.
With y'all cheap ass owner, yeah, okay.
Hey, we're right on the break. Nobody in the second apron, all right?
I'm just saying.
First of all, let me just say this. If this was Dolan 10 years ago, there'd be no Alvarado, there'd be no Shaman, there'd be no Diawara. That motherfucker would go, how can we reduce this even more? So, I hated the Mitchell Robinson decision, but I'm like, when I saw that Jose was brought back, Landry was brought back, Diawara, I'm like, okay, so he's not a complete asshole. I'm like, oh, okay.
I think somebody had to sign it in his steed. I don't think he signed these.
100%. 100%. But we have a GM that goes over his head, so our GM is our owner. But I will say the one thing I will say that not enough Knicks fans were talking about, the one upside of not having Mitchell Robinson is essentially last year we were able to hide him and not play back-to-back, so he was extremely fresh for the postseason. There could be a world where we need you to play back-to-backs because maybe we need to rest Towns some. And we need to be able to rely on you. And it's like that's now a Boston problem. That's no longer a New York Knicks problem. Now, when playoff time comes, we're gonna miss it.
They got the
We're gonna
world
miss it
beater
like a
Jason
motherfucker.
Tatum. He'll lead
All
them
right,
to the top.
bitch. All right. I don't know what
I'm
this
done.
Tatum hate is.
I'm done.
All
Okay,
right?
I'm done.
But now you're gonna have me wish that this man is a 1 seed, bitch. You know that's gonna break my heart.
All right, I'm done.
Don't make me
Yeah.
wish good things for the Celtics.
Boston gets the 1 seed, then that coach is amazing.
Yeah.
At that point,
Wait,
No.
what were you about to say,
No. If Boston wins the number 1 seed, I will not let you fucking give that credit to anyone other than the name Jason Bartholomew Tatum. I don't even know what his middle name
I
is,
don't know.
but that is today. All right, I wish you would give it to a
I was
fucking.
about to ask you, what is his name for real?
I would give it to Tatum, but I'm saying like the coach definitely deserves some credit. He was number 2.
Oh yeah, he'd be coach of the
last
year
year
for sure. Yeah.
with fucking nobody in Brown, and now he's gonna do it number 1 with Tatum and PG. You know,
All right,
Hey.
we need to stop saying APG. That's basically nothing. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all know what's gonna be wild? You know what's gonna be wild?
What?
First meetup or some meeting, maybe even in the playoffs. We play in Boston, and Mike Brown decides to deploy the hacker Mitch.
Oh, I'm doing that. I'm doing that first game. I'm telling you right now.
Okay,
I did this right now.
We
Prime.
deploying the hacker Mitch. Okay, this is what we doing.
oh yeah,
I'm taking Josh Hart out of the starting lineup. I'm inserting Dottier just to hack Mitch for 5 minutes straight. 5 minutes straight. Get 5 fouls out. Right there.
Nah,
Right there.
If Mitch actually does start, the first play of the game is gonna be hacked. just for him.
100% has to be off strength, off
What
GP. has to be.
What if y'all do that and he just is lights out from free throw?
If he's
Well,
lights out for free throws, you know what? I can't even be mad. Your wonky ass free throws got us a championship. By all means, go be great in free throws now.
If he can
We got
actually make
all
his
out
free
of you that
throws,
we needed.
Don't
God
foul him
bless
again.
you.
That's all. Don't be stupid.
Yeah,
And
that's
one
it.
thing about
That's
it. I
it.
mean, you got, not that Drummond is lights out from the free throw line, but he shoots what 60-something%. I mean, it's a lot better.
That's a lot better.
And he
than
shoots
Mitch.
threes. And he shoots threes.
He can shoot spot up threes.
63.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's gonna help a lot.
It's defense. We're gonna hurt. You know?
I will say though, I saw Deji's face when you were talking about Mo DOR. Hey man, I'm telling you, dude gonna be a baller, man. I'm telling you.
Yes, he is.
That is
I
fair.
don't know.
Juwan
Mo.
said face of the league. Let's
Yeah,
be real.
sure.
Go for exactly.
Sure.
That's
Yeah, we're gonna
that was
pass
what
the
the-
torch.
That was what the
We're gonna
face
pass the
was.
torch from Brunson to Diawara. Remember,
Mo
you
be a
said
baller.
looking at the next up. That's the next up.
All right.
Tyler Kolek, Diawara.
I
Hey,
saw
that's
Tyler
the next
Kolek in
up.
college. Tyler
Hey,
Kolek.
wait. Prime. Let me just say this. That white boy we just drafted, that Red Rooster, let this man get some real playing time. I'm telling you right now, stock is going up. I'm buying jerseys. Whatever I got to do to support this kid. I love the summer league. That little bit I saw from him, bro. I
Yeah.
tell you this right now, Diawara with that kid. Oh, future bright. Right.
Fortunately, Diawara did not look good there.
No, Diawara didn't look good and then got injured. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. I was repping you so hard, bro. Come on. All right. So last thing, I want to start to get you guys out of here. Last thing I want to ask is, we can all agree, and I think I'm saying this from a selfish standpoint, but we all agree that the first game of the season has to be Knicks Sixers, right? Like it just has to be, right? I mean, personally, I want Embiid to see what it's like for a champion to embrace themselves in the glory of winning.
I actually don't. I want to see Sixers Celtics.
No, I want to see.
No, that's a Christmas game.
Oh,
that's a Christmas game. That's a Christmas game.
That's fair. That's
a
fair.
Christmas game.
Yeah, me too.
That's for sure a Christmas game. But Knicks and Sixers, look, let's be real. Knicks and Sixers is going to end up being a Christmas game, 100%. Celtics Sixers might be. It's not going to be the very first game because it's not going to draw. It's not going to draw the way that the team that just won a championship. So it'll be the Knicks and somebody. I just think Braun versus the reigning champions, game 1. Yeah, that's marquee. That has marquee written all over it. And I like Embiid has been in the league long enough to have seen a lot of banners. I just want him to see another one. You know what I'm saying? I want him to see what like playing for a good organization looks like sometimes, you know? And I want us to get our rings right in front of him. And you know what? I want to make it even worse. I want us to have opening night in our second home. I want it in Philly. I want to hang up a banner there and one back in New York. You know, it's our second home. You know, we got our Villanova ones up there too.
I mean,
so
honestly, by
let's just spread the love.
LeBron, it helps lessen the Knick crowd. It might lessen the Knick crowd. Help, but I don't know if it'll completely wipe them out, but it will help.
Yeah.
It'll help what? Say that again?
Lessen the
It'll
crowd.
help. Right. It'll help lessen the noise with the Knicks. Because LeBron fans travel too.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I tell you what, Sixers won't ever have to worry about begging their fans to not root for the Knicks in a playoff game.
We ain't got to see
him tell you that.
Crab on about the fans, right?
Well, I don't know that. I don't think any of us have the Sixers winning the championship. So they'll still be surprised.
Embiid be crying about it. I don't know why they do it to us, you know. Like,
I don't know what to tell you. I'll say this: if you're a Sixer fan, you just kind of know what to expect. So it's like, why would I pay money to come see something I already know? I already know it's gonna happen. And in the last game of the series, you guys get your asses waxed. Yeah, I'm like, if I'm a Sixers fan, what the fuck would I spend money for that? No, thank you. No, thank you. Go Knicks.
They didn't want to see that. I don't blame them.
Yeah, go Knicks. Yeah, of course. But look, I think that would be a great game one. I do have Didge. I do have Giannis coming back home circled. I do have Lakers Sixers circled. I do have Celtics Sixers circled.
Oh, go to Lakers real quick. I want to show you.
Yeah. I got you.
Did y'all see the memes? They were saying the Lakers versus the Sixers going to be Brown versus the Board of Education.
Oh my god, bro!
I was crying laughing.
Bro, stop it, bro! Stop it.
I have the starting five away, dude, for a reason. Because I just love
the Lakers gonna be an interesting team.
Come on, bro! They went from Showtime to Snow Time.
Like, yes, 100%.
Look at that! I refuse to change the starting five until they sign someone else.
Come on, bro.
That's what's up.
I can't believe Bronny's still on the team. I'm actually shocked. Shout out to him. Dang. I thought he would have got cut by now.
They guaranteed his contract, and then
that's what I'm saying. They guaranteed it. Yeah, you got to pay him anyway, so might as well keep him on the team.
Yeah.
That shit's funny, bro. Look at
that. Don't be shocked if you see a mid-season trade.
You going to Philly?
Bronny Jr. to Philly for a bag of chips, and you're like, "Yep, that's all."
What if this is Bronny's breakout year?
And watch it happen, man.
What if this is Bronny's breakout year?
Yeah, what if this is his breakout year?
That'll be hell. That'll be hell, bro.
You just start seeing him doing the same type of dunks LeBron was doing.
That'll be
my god, that'd be crazy.
That'll be hell. Yo, someone said the Lakers organization was sitting in their office going, "Ain't more white players out there?" And they're like, "We ran out. We got everybody."
White Walkers.
We got everybody, bro.
Oh, I saw that one too. That was funny.
That's when you're just like, fuck it. Get a Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes. I think Quentin Grimes might be half black, half white. Sign him.
He is.
I don't know. Yeah, he's like, so that counts as us. Bronny Jr.'s here. His dad like white women. That counts a little bit.
So does Bronny.
Yeah.
Bronny, that is true. That's fact.
I know Kevin Looney's sick.
I know he is. This team to me is a joke, but there is a team I did want to highlight because I think they might be a sleeper in the West.
Man.
I think they might be a sleeper in the West.
Y'all messing with Bronny though, man. He gonna be MVP of the Shooting Stars, Rising Stars game.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah, for sure. If all the other players sit out, definitely.
I think he aged out sure. At this point. Is that the third year now?
For sure. This is my dark horse to win. This is just like my dark horse for the West. The team that I think could be extremely surprising. I know a lot of people don't like it. I like the mix of Ja and Dame because you can have Dame work more often.
I don't love it.
I do. I love this team, and I mean, absolutely. But offensively, I think this team could be a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun. Now that I said that, let me show you a team that I have absolutely no faith in because I don't like the moves that they made. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like LaMelo.
This would be fun TV.
It is. It's gonna be great
for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
For me, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me take that back. I'm sorry. I forgot the promise I made myself. You're right. This is going to be a lot of fun because this is going to be how the Knicks can be in the Anthony Edwards sweepstakes in a couple of years. So you're right. Keep running this lineup. Keep running this. So Anthony Edwards can go farther away from the NBA Finals. You guys are right. I'm sorry. You're right. I forgot that promise.
They need a power forward.
They do. We need a 5, so if we can get Dante DiVincenzo back, that'd be good. Just want to put that out there.
Not sure how that helps. I want him back.
Positionless basketball, Joel. You keep thinking that's not.
That's not a 5, though. That would be we need nothing. That's positionless. That's positionless. We don't need anything. I can play the way this guy.
Anything else? This is gonna be a fun team.
The Jazz. Oh yeah, I'm
gonna enjoy watching. Yeah,
they're very young.
You said that last year. Look what that dumpster fire.
That team decided. That team chose to suck.
And Didge will make sure he remembers that for forever. But leave out the fact that this team, after 10 games, just said, you know what? We don't care.
Yeah,
we don't care anymore. I don't care.
They were trying to lose, man. It's the worst.
I could see Ace Bailey being on the move. I would like to see where Ace Bailey goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, send him to Washington.
I gotta find that clip of last season where Juwan was saying they might make some moves. So I can repost that.
They did. No, they did. They made all the wrong moves, but they made moves. They were just all the wrong ones.
That's fair.
They were just all the wrong ones. This team's going to be very interesting.
They say Kyrie 100% healthy.
That's right.
Let's see. We'll see.
See if he stays in Dallas.
We'll see.
That's a problem.
First of all, did y'all hear the story that LeBron was going to Cleveland if Cleveland could have made a trade for Kyrie? Here's my thing: if I'm Donovan Mitchell, why the fuck would I want that? Why would I want to be with Kyrie and LeBron?
Oh, you think he had a choice?
Trade me?
Yeah, right.
No, he didn't. He didn't. But I'm saying, if we thought about someone's feelings, if I'm Donovan, trade me for Kyrie. Please.
Fair.
Trade me for Kyrie. Let LeBron and Kyrie do whatever fucking love fest they have. Bring love back in. Do what you want. I need to not be a part of it. And if he went to Dallas, guess what? He would have the one thing Donovan has been chasing. No pressure. Absolutely none. The NBA media gives this man a pass like I've never seen before. I've never seen a perennial all-star that just flatlines every time a postseason comes around. Nasty work. How the media is just very forgetful. Very forgetful.
Y'all think Clay gonna be there?
No, Clay should have been dropped and gone back to Golden State by now.
Yeah,
I don't understand how that hasn't happened.
I mean, apparently Miami's interested in Clay.
Clay should.
Interesting. Okay,
that's what I've been seeing.
Oh my God, hey y'all! If y'all want productive basketball out of Clay, Miami, that's not where you want him. All right, that's where all the baddies be. Ain't he got a boat? Ain't nothing but water out there. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Man won't make not 1 3 on that court. Not one. Got this man out there with the bat. Now this team, Dig's greatest of all time in Zion. Should definitely lead this team to the playoffs. I did not say that. For sure. Definitely should. Shout out to Missy. If Missy wants to maybe miss a couple games, come in a little bit overweight, just so he can, decrease that trade value. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out a little bit.
I'll be with it.
Yeah, just saying. If you want to think about someone other than yourself.
Selfish.
I do love that Joel has Jordan Poole in the reserves. I mean, just drop him at this point. Well,
I mean, he didn't play last year, really.
That's what I'm saying. Just drop him.
That can change. But until that changes, I won't. That's where he was.
So that man cuts his hair. Ain't no talent coming out of that. Might as well just move on. You're starting Tobias Harris. That's okay. Yeah.
So that's what they said. I mean, I heard people saying that's gonna happen. I'm like, all right, we'll see.
All right, so that's all we got for basketball. I want to end it on this really quickly. I just want to do Didge. I'm gonna let you speak for me. Prime, I'm gonna let you do you. Joel, you do you. Real quick, Didge. Are you liking what you're hearing so far out of the Patriots camp?
So far, I have much higher expectations this season. I know obviously the schedule gets a lot more difficult, so I'm tempering them a bit. But I think it's going to be another good year. I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy going into the season.
Yeah, I'm with you. And I've loved what I've heard of camp. Hashtag we don't trade Keyshawn Boutte because he is the star right now of camp so far. So find a way to hold on to him. Just go 6 receivers deep. That's it. Prime. I've not really been hearing about Dallas on television, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. How has camp been so far?
Well, we're just getting started, man. But it's funny you said that because the best thing for me was that we didn't hear anything really at all from Jerry Jones this whole time until today. Today was the first time, usually we getting revved up even before camp. You had Jerry running his mouth, talking this, promising this, forecasting as if he's the greatest GM to ever walk the earth and acting like the Super Bowl that we won was, within the past 5 years. It's just Jerry. But today's the first time that Jerry really talks. And the thing that stood out to me was, of course, they asked him about the Max Crosby situation. He made it very clear that that they didn't walk away from that, and he kind of left it open. He said we were very aware of where he was injury wise and all that, but he kind of cut it off. He said, "But I don't want to keep talking about that because it's you weren't on tampering at this point. He didn't want to get slapped." Yeah. But he did also say, without naming who it was, he said somebody asked him, "Would you entertain that in the future? Maybe even before the season, midpoint, whatever." Entertain bringing in another big name player if you thought you could help get them over the hump. And he admitted that he just yesterday talked to another GM for who he dubs as a pretty big time player. And I don't know who that would be. Just to answer your question, and he left it at that. And the only other thing that stood out to me was with Jerry was he stood 10 toes down on the fact, shockingly to me, that George Pickens could be a Cowboy for a very long time. I never envisioned him giving up that type of money on offense. Now, we could always go back and franchise him again next year, and then they try to figure it out.
That'd be crazy.
And the money they have to pay him would be crazy. So I didn't think we would hear that from Jerry, that definitively, the way he said it this early in the season. I think that was something, they would talk about later because what's going to cost them and what they're trying to build. But he came out. I forgot how they got to that point, but he did mention if things were to go right and continue the way they did last year, that George Pickens could possibly be a Cowboy for a few years, in the near future. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but shockingly enough. So, but we'll see. Jerry's starting to talk right now, so I don't know if that's going to be a good thing.
I was gonna say that's where things start going downhill.
He's been so bad, but I don't know. So we're gonna.
I did want to correct you on one thing, Prime, just so you as a fan don't have to worry about the stress of will they, won't they all season. Crosby will be a Patriot, so you don't have to worry about that. You can go ahead and just put your money on some other player. So,
this my thing is I'd love to have him, but again, if it's not Crosby, I would like to know who this player is. That he talked to a GM about yesterday, if it's not Crosby. And
let me ask you this, because I'm curious about this, because you're a fan of another organization. You say it again?
Is it for sure defense?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
He didn't make that clear. So
okay,
yeah. But I don't know who it would be offensively. I mean,
that's also fair.
Do you ever say to yourself, Prime, does Jerry sometimes just be talking, or is there actually something behind it? Do you ever ask yourself that? Do he just
be talking, man? So, now he believes some of his BS. Does he got money and all this? He believes some of the BS, but some of the time he does be talking, man. You got to think about it. Every time something goes, there's a controversy with the Cowboys. If it's just about a contract, who gets the ball rolling? Like Jerry's gonna drop it out there. He don't care about what kind of publicity it is. So he just want to get you talking. That's just what it is. The Cowboys. He just wants to get you talking. It doesn't matter if it's about Dak's contract. Back when Zeke was the Zeke situation. It doesn't matter. He just want to get things talking. So he just talks. I think him and Steven sit around the night before an interview, and Jerry drinking that some of that $2,000 a bottle stuff that bourbon. And he started. I think I'll bring this up tomorrow. I'm going to get this.
That's what it sometimes be sounding.
Like, look, Steven like, no, Daddy, leave it alone. No, I'm going to bring it up. I promise.
Yeah, I'm going to go and say it. I'm going to say it.
He said, "All right, I won't," and then we get in the press conference, and he just does it anyway. So,
yeah, 100%. I had to ask because if I felt that in my spirit that he should be saying.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Joel, I very much like Dallas have not heard much about what's going on with you guys camp wise. I think the biggest thing I've heard from you guys is whatever your head coach was saying in that meeting that apparently was worth being on a news cycle. I don't know what it was. I just remember I watched 3 different sports shows and they were only talking about whatever that speech was.
While y'all running back doing flips and falling, he coming off a very bad leg injury.
Joel, y'all need to get an intervention, man. You need to go out there. I need to get Eli, Shockey, straight hands. Y'all need to go talk to these people. You need to talk to him. Boy,
he's just showing off that he's healthy. That's all. And
he almost re-injured himself right away.
Yeah,
I showing off that he's healthy.
I was more worried he would have pulled the groin or some shit because the way he fell, but.
I meant to send it to you, but I forgot. And I meant to send
it. You know what it is? He did a fucking backflip on an unstable surface.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was so dumb.
I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, I'm glad he pulled it off, but still, busted his ass in the process. I'm just happy he is healthy. And same thing right now. So far, Neighbors is not on the pup list, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I just want my guys healthy, and we have a new coach now, so there's a lot of new things, and there's a lot of camp battles. I'm looking forward to seeing who comes out on top, and it's just there's a lot of question marks still. Even though I'm very confident we're probably a better team than we were last year, there's still so many things that need to be addressed. So I look forward to seeing how it all plays out during camp.
Any standouts so far?
I don't know. Like the vets just got there. I haven't been paying attention now that much in terms of who's really been standing out. I'll probably do that tomorrow because I'll be at work, so I'll be listening.
Yeah.
To like all the updates.
I only ask because I've been obsessive with New England's camp, and already Drake May is a little iffy, but it's early. It's early, and he struggled in camp early last year, and then still was
camp. I listen, but I just go, all right, we'll see when preseason starts.
Yeah, 100%. But one thing that I'm trying to listen out for is we lack a proper pass rush. So I like what I'm hearing about a potential pass rush that we could have.
Oh, that's fair.
So I'm like, I want to hear that. I also want to hear who's standing out in the wide receiver room. And, I'm liking what I'm hearing there. So it's just like a few positions that I just want to hear, like, Corey Durden. I'm hearing he's a standout right now for our defense. So I'm like, I love to hear that. So there's just been a lot of stuff that's very early, but I like what I'm hearing.
Did y'all give Gonzalez that money? I missed.
No, not yet. Apparently, I just learned this, Prime. Apparently, Seattle's corner and Gonzalez have the same agent.
Whew.
So
you about to get paid, there, bro.
He's waiting to see what one gets so he can max out the other. So it's just a waiting game. But the report Mike Reese had, you said, say it again.
Didn't Seattle give what's name the money already? Did he sign it?
I don't know if he got it yet. Maybe he did. I'm not sure.
I missed something about a day or two ago that he signed it. Maybe they were preparing to give it to him. Or he signed it, but
because I know Mike Reese just came out and said that Gonzalez deal should be done before week 1. So
getting paid.
I like that. Getting paid, first team All Pro. I mean, I would like that.
He about to get paid. Y'all would lock him up.
Damn sure do. Best player in the Super Bowl by far. Well, obviously outside, asshole for Seattle on the running back side. That motherfucker was a terror. God damn. We spent all year stopping the run and decided the biggest game of the year, we just forgot how to do that. Anyway, I want to thank Didge, Joel, and Prime for stopping by to do this. That LeBron thing had me so angry I needed to talk basketball with my guys. I needed to get that out of my system so that I can inevitably go back to the bliss of championship. Okay? Got all the anger out. Now I can enjoy it for a couple more months before the season starts. Thank you guys so much. To the audience, we will be bringing back Much to Do About Nothing. I just figuring some other stuff out. I wanted to do more gaming, so I'm working on that also. So stay tuned for that. It's a lot of games coming out. That Wolverine game is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Theft Auto, right around the corner. You guys might not even know I'm alive in that span of that month. When that game comes out, not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, so I want to prepare like a gaming channel to really kind of get things going for when this new GTA comes out. So stay tuned for that. But Didge, I know you guys came back from DreamCon not too long ago, right? What you guys got going on?
So we were able to announce at DreamCon that our documentary, the Black Week documentary, is officially a partnership with Carl Jones and Martian Blueberry, his production house. So like that was a huge deal. We were very excited about that. So it's just now that the announcement is out, the actual work begins. So we trying to do what we can and get this documentary finally finished.
Absolutely, guys. Stay tuned for that. They've been working super hard on that project over there.
We have went to too many places.
No, but they've done a great job. They took it over to Sway. They've just done great work over there. Make sure you guys are following them, keeping up with what's going on. Prime, I'm ready for WNBA season to get the fuck up out of here. Football season, so I can return, okay, to the podcast and talk some football and tell you why it's another year I will never believe in Justin Herbert. All right, I got to keep that. That going.
He a changed man. He got engaged.
Yeah, that don't mean shit to me, bitch. I looked at that receiving core and I said, "Yep, circling back what they did last year." All right, they ain't gonna be shit. All right, but no, Prime. Let them know what's going on over there.
We're not doing much, man. Right now, we are still on WNBA. We're going heavy. We were still going heavy in WNBA. They just came back from the All-Star break. So each team has about 17, 18 games left for they head into the playoffs. It's getting really exciting over there. This may be an exciting trade deadline coming up. It'll be interesting to see how that works out because all these ladies just got paid here recently. So I don't know what kind of money teams are going to have to move some of the bigger names that are out there, but it's going to be interesting. And other than that, man, we just been talking. We've been diving into a little television as well, too. Talking about shows we're watching and like The Shy and stuff that just went off. And then we started doing what we call runs, which is usually the last segment of after we talk basketball and everything, where we've been taking some classic hip hop groups. And then what we'll do is we'll take whether their most noted 2 or 3 or 4 album run, out of their catalog, and we kind of rate them and go through that. So that's kind of where we are right now. We're still a few weeks away from football. So that's what we're doing until then. So, but we'll be at football soon enough, man.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, we ain't doing nothing. He's doing music stuff heavy. He's got, I don't know if you guys are familiar with MC Search, but MC Search was a hip hop. He was part of a group called Third Base, which is pretty big. They had a couple of really nice albums. At Third Base, they had the big songs, but they had the Gas Face, Step Into the AM, were probably their biggest songs back in the day. A few other, but he has MC Search coming on. He's interviewing MC Search on his TikTok on Wednesday. Okay. So he's Search is still pretty big in the hip hop game though. He's TikTok heavy. So also be doing that. Me, I'm doing nothing but I'll be watching Shark Week the rest of the week until we get back to the podcast on Sunday. So that's what it is.
Absolutely. I will tell you guys this. I will at least make this promise. Me and Joel will be back podcasting next week, at least at the bare minimum to talk Brand New Day. At least.
What day y'all staying
here just to talk? Thursday. Sorry.
Y'all going early? Yeah.
No, not early.
I mean,
relatively early, like 6, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was my original intent. Like I did the last 2 Marvel movies that hit, but things didn't work out at work. Got people on vacation, so I'm gonna have to dance around and avoid spoilers till Sunday.
So Sunday?
Damn.
Well, I chose it because the way I'm having to work with it, instead of sometimes we would go to the movies like right when I get off or whatever and just do whatever. But Sunday worked out as far as me being able to go during the day.
Oh, fair.
And it's only because I'm short at work and I got people on vacation. So I want to be able to sit in front of it. And I know by the time I get off in the evenings,
Yeah, you're gonna be tired.
I'm gonna be tired. Now I don't want to be in there nodding and falling asleep
Yeah.
or anything.
Prime, let me just tell you this, my brother. You're like family to me. You're gonna be dodging spoilers from tomorrow morning to Sunday.
Yeah.
God bless you.
That's easy.
God bless you.
That's
Spoiled
every
it last night.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't see it.
Oh, yes, there were. Yeah, there were.
Well,
there were.
I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. I run into what I run into. I always hit up on social media. I put some of the keywords, and that's what I don't see. I still see something. That's fine.
Now, see, this is what I don't respect about you, Prime. You don't have a love for the game. This is playoff season with Spider-Man coming out this week. You're supposed to go media blackout until you're able to see it, Prime. That's for the love of the game. That's for the sport.
Well,
go media blackout.
Honestly, I might jump over to the X here and there, but honestly, I stay inside my group for the most part.
There you go.
During these time periods, I did it last year. I did it fantastic. I did it all the years. So I
then you just block anybody who try to say something.
And I got good reason to. We got good talk going over there, and we're up over the past 3.5 months. We're up about 2,000 more members.
Hey, nice.
Okay.
And over on the page, which is just really the page itself, not the group, but this page, just in the past maybe 2.5 weeks, up to about 1,600 people.
Okay, I see you.
1,600 extra people to spoil that goddamn Spider-Man movie.
Well, they don't talk much to them. They talk PPA movies and we bring it up. So
that's good at least.
They enamored with. They still in the middle of the upcoming football season and Caitlin Clark talk and I'll live with all that for now. So that's why I'm gonna be at. So
look, I respect it because I tell you this now. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm used to seeing these big movies with Joel, I was afraid of the spoilers so much. I was looking up 10 a.m. showings. It just telling work I'll be in late that day. I just need to get it over with.
For the last couple of years, I've dodged a lot. Well, a lot of times I did go early too, but a couple of times that I didn't go
into every spoiler.
Yeah, Oof. So I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna see the movie regardless, so I'm not worried about it. I see what I see. I see what I don't see, but I'll be there. I got 2:20. I entertained the 10 a.m. one on Sunday, but I'm like, anything.
At this point,
I would have already seen it.
Yeah,
at this point, you waited this long. Yeah,
I'm gonna do my show at 11, whatever. Get that out of the way and drive up the street 6 or 7 minutes and go to the movies. That's what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
All right. God damn, Joel. All these people at these movie theaters so fucking close. Makes me sick.
Are y'all?
He said 6 or 7 minutes up the street to his local movie theater.
Yeah. I was in 6, 7. It's like 15, 20.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Mine
damn,
is under 10 minutes as well.
Hey, do you remember? Do you remember the Diamond?
Yeah, I remember the Diamond.
So you remember, so the movie theater was been here a few years now, but Bowtie is basically right beside the Diamond. They rebuilt it in the CarMax Park now. Well, they built a new stadium beside the Diamond. It's CarMax Park.
Okay.
So the Diamond's still there for now, but they opened a new park this year. So the used to be the Braves with the flying squirrels.
Right.
Now played it, but basically, right beside the Diamond or where that CarMax is, right beside each other, the movie theater is right there, and I live like 7 minutes from it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, I get that then, but I still am jealous, but I get it. So we'll be trying to bring back this group. Obviously, Trayvon will be part of it, and we can talk spoilers for Brand New Day next Thursday. Yeah. Only because I don't want to reduce your time, Joel, by trying to do it next Wednesday. So I'm like next Thursday.
Yeah, Wednesday. I'm busy Wednesdays now.
Yeah. So next Thursday. But we'll definitely be here for that. I'll have seen the whole season of Batman, so I'll have some non-spoiler thoughts on that because I know people probably aren't going to binge it as quickly as I will. Yeah, there's a couple of geek stuff that I can formulate for us to discuss. Some trailers came out today that were interesting, so it's a lot. We'll have a lot to discuss next week, guys. So we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming. But again, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys. DJ V, that one comment you put up, I love Didge too much to put that up. So
I saw it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
but I'm not bringing it in. I respect my guy too much. But you did ask how many rings does LeBron have? He has 4. Same as
be
Curry.
lucky I'm not a mod. I know.
DJV, hey, be careful because I'm starting to think about bringing in mods. So be careful. Be careful. I don't know where their sports allegiances lie, so be careful. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, peace.
Shark Week.
Peace. Shark Week.
Shark Week.
I will be going back to that.